Welcome, guys. About to. Welcome to Comic Book Babble-On.
Okay, we're back. That was awkward and cringy.
What I do best.
There have been worse, I think.
There have been worse. There have been worse. Check this out. Look. Wait for it. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Hold on. There we go. Now watch this. Boom. It'll talk. It'll flash with my voice. It's like a party in here all the time now. I know, that's weird. But we are just going to put it back here. I thought that was pretty funny. I was saving that one. Well, anyways, what are you guys up to?
Tired.
Yeah, you look like it. Justin?
I am I'm currently sitting in a hotel room waiting for convention to start tomorrow.
What convention?
I'm at Gem City Comic Con in the bustling metropolis of Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. How far away is that from where you are?
Like 3 hours.
That is a bit of a haul.
Nah, you just hop in the Prius and drive across Ohio.
Does a Prius actually take a charger?
No.
No, it's just Really?
Yeah.
How is it a hybrid? It's a gas, and how does that work actually?
It's got I think it has a lithium battery inside of it.
But how does it recharge? Just through braking and stuff like that?
Like coasting or going downhill, the battery charges while you're at a stop.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, what's up, Wheelchair Superhero? What's going on, Kyle? What up, Blue Hellion? Yep, smash that like button. We appreciate you. James, what's up, James? Tell you what, James is, man, he's getting Dustin addicted to that Pokemon. I saw he was sending over some stuff. Can't stay. Have a booking later. No worries, Chris. Take it easy. What up, Ryan? Let's see. What up, Toad? What's going on, Toad? Ooh, new camera angle. Yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
And then go Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
You do know that your other brothers have bookings tonight. I'm an important ever since becoming one of your brothers, Dustin. I didn't think you guys were doing the hunt tonight.
I don't think it's it. No, that was last week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe all new angles. Yeah, mine's. I got to figure out a way to bring my camera and mount it here, but we're getting there. And then Dustin, he does have a new setup behind him, don't you? No, that was last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was last week. I don't think anything's changed with my setup. Yeah. The couch never gives you like a flattering angle. We tried that once and it was just weird.
I just didn't have enough time to get all my stuff moved over after I got off of work.
Yeah. No worries. All right. Well, Dustin, did about to play Pokemon Snap. What is Pokemon Snap? Do you know what that is?
It's a Switch game, isn't it?
Oh, they had that, Nick, that was a game that they had on N64 too. Remember you would go around and basically just take pictures of them.
Kind of like you're hunting, but instead of... Oh, by the way,
It
speaking of
wasn't as good as
Pokemon...
Pokemon Stadium. Nick loved
Stadium.
Pokemon
Remember when we rented Stadium?
Yeah, we loved that. That was awesome.
All right, so we can talk about it now or in my review, but guess what I read?
All of it already?
No, I've only read 2, but I did read like 70.
We can talk about it in the manga minute.
Yeah, and I did read 70 issues of Black Clover, and I'm like that close to buying Assassination Classroom box set. It just came back in stock at Right Step Anime. But I'm like, no, I need to have all the money in the bank right now for this refinance to go through. And this guy's like, well, my God, no. But anyways, yeah, Pokemon Stadium was awesome.
No, Ryan. It hasn't started yet, Ryan. It has not started yet. He's
What?
giving us the countdown for the manga minute. He's
Oh,
counting it for us.
if you guys hear anything, it's my little girl. She's still not asleep. So, what's the comic cover subject tonight? We're not gonna do a top 10 tonight, but we do need a hot topic. So you guys drop a hot topic, and we'll do that in place of a top 10. We got to where for a while there we were doing like a top 10, a hot topic, or a cover show off.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you guys, the Babble-On almost did not happen. Justin was out of town, and then Dustin was gonna have to work tomorrow. And well, nobody wants to sit and just look at me for 3 hours straight. So it was.
And there's
almost
a
not gonna happen.
possibility of us having a guest tonight,
Yeah.
which is going to be super cool. So not 100% sure on that. But yeah, I almost had to work tomorrow, but I'm pretty good at what
Oh,
I
you
do. So
may want to send him a link.
I did.
Okay. You did? Did you send him to this and not the other one?
Yeah, I sent him the old one, but then I sent him this one.
Okay. Cool.
I'm doing.
Cool.
I got
What
my
up, B. Ramey?
going Jim Mint style with the watermelon bucket.
Speaking of Gym Mint, I do have the Gym Mint crate to unbox and show off. I've unboxed it
The
already.
first time that we've won ever.
Yeah. So, and it
Which
was
you
weird
think
because
about how many people he has,
oh
like to win that, it's like pretty cool.
yeah, for real. Well, it showed up in this big box, like big box, and it came from Tim Gutto. So I just let it sit in there for a couple of days. I'm like, who the heck is Tim Gutto? And I'm still like, if I'm saying that out loud and it makes sense to you guys, it didn't make sense to me. But I was like, who the heck is Tim Gutto? So I just left it for a couple of days, and I finally cracked it open and I pulled everything out, but it's still sitting here, and I'll show that off. But yeah, all that was about the Gym Mint. Is that Danny's cape? What do you mean, Danny Capes? What up, Austin LeMay? We can talk about Delays in Last Ronin. All right, let's do worst covers and let the chat choose particular subject. Give me a little bit more. What are you thinking?
Oh, I think he's talking about like doing a top 10.
Well, see, normally we plot the top 10 a little bit before, but if you have a good idea, maybe we can do that for the following week.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, do you have any new pickups this week, Dustin?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. I think let's go ahead and jump into that. And we're back.
Oh, your mic just went out.
Did it really?
Oh, you're back.
Okay, that's weird. It might have just been internet then. Can y'all still not see whenever I do the thing?
No,
I can now.
I can't.
Oh, okay. That's a big stack. I went by Josh's today, and I don't know if Josh is going to show up. But what up, Warlord?
So man,
I still got to read some question, man. I still got to find some question. But I went by Josh's this afternoon, and online it says he closes at 7. The guy was still there, but the open sign was off, and his open sign says he closed at 6. But I was there at 6:07, so I could have went in, but I didn't want to upset Alex. But I need to get clarification from Josh, or just get a key.
I was gonna say, dude, like
Josh should probably just give me a key.
You should just be able to just roll up in there any time, like
just 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. Hey, Kay Lisa, can I get my books?
Mm-hmm.
No, man, I haven't. I got to go by the shop tomorrow. That's what I was just talking about. But I am excited about Nightwing. I am. I hope we can talk about it. Have you read it?
I have read
Right
it.
on. All right, Dustin, go ahead with your pickups because I have quite a bit of stuff to show off too.
All right, so we got Walking Dead Deluxe 19, first appearance of Michonne. I have not got to read this yet. I'm finally caught up with Walking Dead. I think I've read like in the past 2 weeks like 5 or 6 issues. So really back into this heavily. Really enjoying it. Moon Knight issue number 1. There was a lot of great covers for this week. A lot of really great covers, but I just decided to go with the A cover because when there's too many, you just pick the A cover.
And if you need one more, go buy Bueller's.
There you go. Final issue of Nottingham. I don't know why this was in my box. I haven't had either one Power Ranger series on my pull list in months, and I absolutely hate the design of this Green Ranger. So there's no way I would have purposely put it on my pull list, but nonetheless, there it is. Green Power Ranger and Go-Go Boots. Horrible atrocity. Now we get to the good stuff, guys. That's right. The Trailer Park Boys got a comic book.
Good Lord.
Yes. I'm telling you right now, I started reading this before. This was something I did actually get to read a little bit of. I read Moon Knight and I read this. And I got all the covers just because.
Oh, I didn't realize they had more than one.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, I'm the only person. Like, he didn't even have these for the shelf. Like, I ordered them and I alone.
And watch, they'll be like $1 million.
And there's some exclusives that I saw. Like, I think there's like 2 exclusives I saw that I really liked. I want, and the last cover there, which is the realistic picture photo picture cover. But I really think the art is awesome, and what this actually I'll talk about this later. But it's really cool. If you look at the back, they use the old DC Hot Wheels covers homage on the back here, which was really, really cool. I would probably not have recognized it, but I have taken a liking to the old DC Hot Wheels comics, so I have some, and I noticed that right off the bat. But I really, really enjoyed this. I'm not sure if it's ongoing or not, or if it's just a one shot, but I really hope it's ongoing for like ever. And I'll show off the stuff that you guys saw in the video that I picked up. The Killer Instinct #1 ash can. You guys saw in the video. I picked that up. Super, super clean. Really, really happy about that. And the Mortal Kombat 4 mail-in edition comic book. Super, super awesome. Super awesome. Like I said in the video, you know, it's got a crease right across the middle, and it's got
What up, TK?
It's got some stuff right here, but I was still so pumped to finally get this. I don't like the cover very much at all, but had to have it in my collection, and it's just extremely expensive to get a hold of, and I paid that price right there for this and this. So super,
What is
super
M dot
happy.
M dot O dot M dot? I know that's mom, but what is it?
What?
There, the mom, and then I also said what
Oh,
is.
John was telling me about that. Oh, also, my comic shop, Syndicate Comics and Collectibles, got their shirts out this week. So, got mine. Nick's is sitting over here on the table. That way, when we go to Atlanta Comic Con, John will have us decked out one day. So, he's trying to get as many of us up there as he can in the shirts. So,
Mother of Madness. Hey, when is that
yeah,
again?
it just came out this past Wednesday. It's some Lord of.
Oh, the Amelia Clark? No. No. No, no. I don't want to read anything about her. Yeah.
It was like the Lord of Thrones show. She was
Game
from
of
that. Something
Yeah,
Johnson.
no, I know exactly who it is, but yeah, no.
Yeah, I have never watched any of that, so I was just like, I don't really care.
Well, it has
But,
nothing to do with her. Basically, the person's superpower is their female time of the month, from what I've understood.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
All right, yeah, no interest there. I did want to pick up that Red something book that came out this week about the guy that was he was the war vet and was able to go back in time. Apparently, it ended up being the hot book of the week this week. But John said that some friggin' jerk offs were at the shop, and literally they opened up the antique store before he got there. They opened up early, and yeah, dark red, yeah, and yeah, they got scalped off the shelf before he even got there.
How? Wow, that's something. That's messed up.
See, and that's where they need to talk to those ladies up front, or have like a one per, like something.
Mm-hmm. And see, he had no idea that was going to be such a hot book.
Yeah.
But
what up?
Yeah.
What up? What up? Right on, Dan.
So
Yes,
that was
I don't
one
know.
that I didn't hear about until I read about it in the preview solicitations this past week. And I was like, oh, that sounds cool.
that
I'm going to
Mike?
check that out. And
Yeah.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I've just learned to not care anymore. You know, I mean, if I don't get to read a good book, like whatever, I don't care anymore because I don't have enough time to sit and read every solicitation for every book that's ever going to come out so that I don't miss anything. I can put everything on my pull list. Like, I just don't care anymore.
Well, you can always read it trade or digitally.
Nah, probably won't. I'll lose interest by then.
Trade or digitally is a good way. Are you showing off everything you have?
I don't read digitally, sir. I have book lamp, thank you.
Yeah, I saw. I did see. Do you have any other anything
No, that's
else
it.
you want?
That's
Okay.
it for me.
Justin, do you have anything?
So I left all of my weekly stuff at home, but I did hit up a Half Price Books earlier tonight. Picked up some good stuff there. So I'll just go through those real super quick. Wolverine 62, Nightwing 17, Nightwing 16.
Are you going to put together a Nightwing run?
I think so. We've got Extreme X-Men
What up, Perry?
number 20, Wolverine 39, Wolverine Origins number 2, Wolverine Origins number 3, Extreme X-Men 21, Wolverine 34, the New Avengers Illuminati number 1. I found this, the Falcon number 1, Longshot number 2, Nightwing number 18.
Oh, he froze.
Secret War.
There he is. You're back. You're back.
What was the last book? It doesn't matter. What was the last
You
book?
only froze for a second. I think it was Nightwing 19, or what was that, the last one?
Okay, so Secret Wars 6.
Okay, yeah, we
And
didn't see
then
that
I
one.
found Marvel Point 1, number 1.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so first Sam Alexander, Nova. And that was my Half Price Books pickups, and the only stuff I have to show right now.
Nice. So James asked, yo, Dustin, did you see the ring I sent on the group chat? The lot of Weapon X books.
Yep, but I had somebody hit me up that has a 9.8 Mortal Kombat number 1 gold foil slab.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like half the price of what that book goes for. So I'm focusing my attention there. Because out of the 5 copies I have, none of them are a 9.8 candidate, and because it is an embossed foil cover, any imperfections or that are in it are just in it. Like you're not pressing them. So, and Comics and Death Metal, Ryan, it was not a do-rag for all of you guys on Instagram. It was my pillowcase. Also, Ryan, did you watch the video and see why I what I blamed you for? I didn't know if I didn't ask you if you checked that.
He probably didn't.
But that's what it was. I blamed you for me buying those books because you tagged me in it.
He's always looking out for you, man.
I know. He won a first appearance of Red Sonja today for like $10.
Good Lord. That dude is ridiculous.
Isn't he though?
I tell you what though, I'm getting so maybe I don't know if you don't guys really ever buy anything on eBay, but eBay's new selling or the way they have things listed, it's impossible to find anything now, the way they've changed it up. I mean, you can do a search and it pulls up nothing that you're looking for. So I don't know. All right, so I'll go ahead and go real quick. Did I show you guys this last week?
Mm-mm.
All right, so Josh gave me this. Shout out to Joshua. All new Wolverine number 1.
Nice.
Nice and crispy. I've actually had it hanging up over here, but I didn't know if I had actually shown it to you guys. But he found it and knew how much I've been talking about all new Wolverine. So that's really cool.
Big deal?
It's just the first one in that omnibus. It's not an expensive book, like super expensive book. Number 2 is the first.
It's like a $25 book.
Yeah, especially in the grade. I mean, it's super appreciative.
Ryan
for
said
sure.
he has the DMX. Oh yeah, I've seen that. The 9.8 DMX hip hop variant of that book. Ryan's got that one. He probably won it.
And then this came in.
Ooh.
So that finally came in. I wasn't expecting it for another week. It was supposed to ship 2 weeks out after. Come on, catch focus, dog. There we go. So the Old Republic. I hate the fact that it's in yellow and not red like the others, but it is what it is.
Oh, Nick's one of those people getting mad about the omnibus spines.
Well, okay. First off,
That's
have
a
you seen
big
what
deal.
Marvel's doing? Have you seen what Marvel's doing? They took and all the reprints are from that really nice big font, and now they're like that big. I
It
would
is
be
pretty crappy.
so mad.
It is pretty crappy.
So mad. Should I show off the manga I picked up now or later?
I don't think
Later.
time.
Huh? Not the
I don't
time?
think
Okay.
now's the time.
Ryan, it's the Old Republic, so you don't have to actually know anything about Knights of the Old Republic.
Austin LeMay said he'll have Something's
Yep.
Killing the Turtles prints available soon on his IG. Somebody drop Austin's IG in the chat so that people can check him out. That's awesome, dude.
All right, so and then real quick, I'll show off the Gem Mint box, and then I'll do a video of it later as an unboxing. So there's a big stack of stuff. So we won. What do we? I forget what tier we're in. We won, anyways. And Perry, I do believe Dustin messaged you. So this is the first thing. Everything is saran wrapped, which is awesome. It's gonna take a. I should have. Okay. Yeah, they saran wrapped everything. Sorry. Maybe Dustin talk while I'm doing this. I thought I could pop it open, and it's just,
I was shooting watermelon into the microphone.
Oh,
Toadman
that's
X
disgusting.
says, should I pick up ASM 101 for 300 or the first Ben Riley for 60? I have no idea.
101.
I don't know what either one of those are. I mean, Ben Riley is like,
Ben Riley will never be.
he's nothing. He's garbage.
He will never be
101
the
is the
same.
first Morbius.
Ben Riley is garbage, and I hope D-Runk sees me saying that. Come at me, bro.
All right, so the first thing we have is the Vampirella 50th anniversary trading card pack. So Dustin can have that. Gem Mint patch. That's pretty cool. Dustin can have that one.
Throw that on my bike vest.
Look at that, a big bookmark. I'll give this to Dustin too because he might need one to go to with his book lamp. I will keep these and maybe we'll open them up tonight.
Can't see.
Or the Jedi.
Ooh.
Looks like a candy bar wrapper.
Yeah, it looks like it, but it's not. And then some of the Joker cards, some of his Vampirella trading cards that'll go in Dustin's stack, and then a couple.
What kind of trading cards were they?
It's just his Vampirella trading cards, and then the 3 Jokers, and then some more stickers. And then this. So we'll pop this open.
What's in theirs?
I'm about to show you. And actually, I mean, I can see it. This is so awesome. All packed up. And tell you what, if I was you guys, I'd probably just go join his because he puts our stuff to shame. However, he does have like 1,000 people that have joined his.
Much easier to win our stuff.
Much easier. But if we get to that level where we have that many people, I assure you, I'll be throwing what he threw in his.
Be what?
We'll have ours to his level, and I'll still make you a wooden box. So join the channel. We're almost close to 20 people in that gold tier, man. All right, so the first thing, the Red Mother Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. So these are actually a great read. Red Mother was awesome. And then this one's for Dustin. Draken the New Dawn.
That was actually a surprisingly good series. I had no intentions of enjoying it, but I actually really did. It was actually way better than anything Ryan Parrott wrote recently, for sure.
Hey, James, nobody else notices but you, man. You just know what you're looking for.
Oh, your bum mic that you rigged together?
It's not bum. It's not bummed. It's actually, I mean, these gas arms aren't cheap.
No, I'm saying the way you rigged it together.
Oh yeah. I didn't feel like grilling anything. Sorry, I know it's
Just
so loud.
recently threw all my old mic stands away. All had duct tape and electrical tape and crap drilled and zip tied and screwed and.
This is so cool. Check this out. It's He-Man and Master Universe mini collection, the omnibus.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got all the mini comics in there.
I think Darren worked on that one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And of course, it doesn't give credit. Terrible people. All right, so that's in there.
Yo, Mike, what's up, dude?
And then look, still got more. Oh my goodness. Oh, I thought that was stuck together. And I believe Fee does all these. So huge shout out to her. And I need to message him and tell him thank you. And tell him I apologize that it took forever because I didn't know who it was from, so I just left it. I'm going to mute this real quick if you guys want to talk for a second while I open this.
All right.
Oh man, I guess I'm the only one who can talk. I think, Dustin, are you eating watermelon right now? Is that what's going on? No? Why can't I hear you? No, I cannot. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
How's that now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you.
I don't know. All right. So, from Image Comics, the 4-pack of Dead Eyes.
So
that's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3.
Looks neat.
4. Yeah. Is that something you want? Is that Gary Dugan? Dugan? Is that who that is?
Duganhauser.
I think so. And then, again, just that's left. I mean, my arms are hurting. Not hurt, I'm being facetious. But like, a lot of unwrapping.
Justin, what are you looking for tomorrow, dude? You don't have any more X-Men books to buy.
Yeah, so I've thought about this long and hard, and I came up with a really awesome idea on how and where to spend my money when I go to conventions. So I bought 2. Let me grab one.
Oh,
That's Claremont Lee X-Men 2. Is that right?
Yep.
that is awesome.
Is it?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. All right, and then
Yeah, that's a sick one.
yeah, and then the injection from Warren Ellis. So I don't know anything about this. Do you, Justin?
I do not.
Oh, well, some of Warren Ellis' stuff is pretty cool, so I'm interested in it. It looks like some superhero stuff, maybe. I don't know. But
it's kind of a small thing on the front.
That's what comes in the gym at crate. So it's pretty good crate, man. I mean,
yeah, that X-Men omnibus, that's awesome.
I pay like $9 a month, $9.99, something like that is what comes out. So I guess over time, like it's good return.
Yeah.
But anywho's, and then of course I have some Manga Minute stuff, and tomorrow I will pick up my weeklies. And then real quick, guys. So there's still just 2 more people's addresses I'm waiting on before I can send out the sticker packs. But there's still time. Dustin, here's your stickers. But if you guys want one of the sticker packs, just join the channel. And then once I get your address, I will send them. But I got a full stack of them over here. And then, of course, we do the $1.99 or more Super Chat box giveaway. Yep, I think Dustin's going to play the ticker for that. So that's cool.
Oh, you have to add a new one every time?
I think whenever they redid it might have messed up.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so $1.99 more guys super chat gets you entered in a win at the end of the night. One of our super chat mystery boxes. Now that was the new pickups. It's getting a little bit better, Dustin. They're really working to improve stuff, so this is good. But let's go into some reviews. All right. So the only things I've read this week, because I haven't picked up my pool, are manga and some Immortal Hulk. But to be honest with you, I'll talk about that. Dustin, anything you guys read you want to talk about?
Sorry, I just got the ticker running, and as soon as I added the new one, the old one worked. Whatever. So there you go,
Call
guys.
who out? Who am I calling out?
I don't know, but they know Whack is one of them. What are y'all talking about?
I'm confused. Oh, you want people I need addresses? Oh, I put it on the community chat.
Oh, they're like, they are not playing.
Yeah, I put it on the community tab.
All
I'll
right,
put it
guys,
out there.
You see the ticker down below. Every $1.99 super chat will get you one chance on the wheel for a mystery box giveaway every single week.
Hey, look, do y'all believe that that's Austin LeMay's work back here, dude? I was on a work call today, and I even like let people see I've never let anybody do this, but I wanted somebody to ask about this so I could explain to it and show them, and nobody asked about it. I was pretty disappointed, but that thing looks good. I need to move. Well, no, I guess I don't want my head to block it. Dude, y'all believe I'm gonna be old Monday, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord. Next week I won't be here though, by the way.
Where are you
I
going?
think I told you. The 30th. My wife has taken me for a day, whatever that might include. I'm being funny. I told her, okay, it might get a little weird for 5 seconds. Told her as long as it includes, but I can't even be weird.
We don't want to hear about butt stuff, dude.
Oh no, not this dude.
All right, so
that is Kanto from Austin LeMay, custom artwork done. I will pull it down. But yeah, dude, Austin LeMay, man, some phenomenal work, and he does do what do you call those commissions?
Oh, right. Real quick, super quick.
Okay,
Dustin, you asked me what I was looking for at conventions now. I came up with this really great idea. I'm really proud of myself. So I bought 2 of these blank sketchbooks, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to artists and I'm going to get them to do commissions. And in this one will be nothing but sketches of Spider-Gwen. And then the other one will be nothing but sketches of Kitty Pryde. And then
that's
hopefully when my kids are old enough, I will give these to them and they will appreciate it.
Awesome.
That is really cool.
Hopefully they don't hate them.
Even if they do, I get to keep them for myself. So it's a win-win.
I'm just kidding, man. That is an awesome idea, though. I really like that.
Oh, yeah. I guess it would help.
Hey, so Dan, Blue Hellion, I'll donate another. Hold on. How do I do this? I'll do another $5 if Nick says the F word out loud. Yeah, he's not gonna do that.
Real quick, in case you didn't know, my daughter's names are Gwen and Kate. That's why I'm gonna do Spider-Gwen and Kitty Pryde.
Ryan says, "Wow, super dad over there. I hate you." Right? I know.
Look at that.
We can't hear you. Omar, what's up, man? Still can't hear you. Oh. All right, so let's see. My read of the week this week. You know, it's really hard. I'm gonna go. Read of the week and cover of the week is gonna be split with both of these, but I enjoyed reading both, and the covers are killer on both. So this is my read and my cover of the week. This A cover for Moon Knight was pretty fantastic, and so was this one. Just absolutely captures the whole essence of the Trailer Park Boys. Justin, you're not familiar at all, are you?
I'm not.
That is just too bad, man. I feel sorry for your life. So, oh, I guess Nick hasn't read Moon Knight either.
I read it.
You did? So, okay.
Yeah.
Let's, well, we'll wait for Nick to get back just in case he wants to talk about it at all. And I'll talk about this now. Trailer Park Boys. If you guys have never seen it, they've had a TV show. This is actually comic book for their 20th anniversary. So 20 years these guys have been doing comedy. Every episode's on Netflix. They've got several movies. They even have an animated series. And now they have their own app called SwearNet. And they have continued their series there as well. But it's these three Canadian guys. It's very, very adult, very graphic. It's 100% absurd. And yeah, it's not for everybody. But if you like super adult comedy, like this is definitely something that is awesome for me. I love it. My cousin loves it. We talk about it all the time. Found out one of the guys I work with, he enjoys it too. But this is really cool because it actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different stories inside, and you have 9 different artists, 9 different writers doing each one. So all of the art is different for each story. Really, really enjoy it. But I mean, there's some stuff in here. There's one story where basically they're banging on 90s comics, and I thought it was so funny. These guys, they're always looking for the main thing with the story is like these two guys here, Ricky and Julian, they always end up in jail at the end of every season. In the beginning of every season, they're coming out of jail, and Bubbles, he's actually like the only one that has any common sense, and he's always trying to get them to get their lives on track and you know, try to earn money straight. And the other two are just always trying to find a way to get rich quick, whether they're breaking the law or not. You know, stealing grills from other people in the trailer park and repainting them and selling them to other people. Bubbles, he actually steals shopping carts from one mall and he repairs them and then sells them to the other malls at half the price of a new one. So that's how he makes his money. But they found out that Randy actually has a storage locker full of collectible comic books that are worth tons of money. So Ricky and Julian decide we're going to go and break into the storage locker and steal Randy's comic books, and we're just going to become, you know, we're going to retire. That's what they're always looking to do. Hit that one big job and retire. So they break into this storage locker using a homemade explosive, and they take, I mean, literally, there is a storage locker. This thing is full of comic books. And I mean, you can see up here, you know, he's got them all in long boxes and everything. So they steal them all, and guess what they are? They're 90s comics. So they literally took all the boxes to the comic book shop and got $15. And the guy says, who knew, Bubbles says, who knew comics from the 90s were worthless? And Julian says, yeah, I'm surprised none of those artists could be, or I'm not surprised. None of those artists on those books could draw ankles or feet. So that was his reasoning for none of those being worth anything, while Ricky is holding up Young Brood #1. So it's supposed to be like a knock on Youngbloods, but
Yeah.
you know, the fact that you've got comic book fans writing this series, and they were able to throw something in here for not only someone who enjoys Trailer Park Boys, but comic fan in general. That was I enjoyed that so much, seeing that. And he says, well, maybe I'll hold on to him and give him to my grandson, and when he's old enough, maybe they'll be worth something. And then the last word bubble was like, yeah, probably not. So, but like I said, it was a fun read for me. This is a series that I absolutely just love. Like I said, I really enjoyed the fact that they did the Hot Wheels comic book homage on the back. Super, super awesome. Loved it. Enjoyed it. That was, like I said, I don't know. I think I enjoyed that one a little more than Moon Knight. Moon Knight was still really good, though. But I've read some more of my Mr. Miracle.
What are you thinking about that?
I'm kind of getting into it. I'm still
What
not
up, Captain?
Cap, what's up, bro? How is the rally going, man? How's the rally going? Dude, how awesome is that Vanilla Ice and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were performing live at Sturgis this year? What is going on out there? This is the kind of parties that I hate I'm missing. You have Vanilla Ice and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on stage at Sturgis 2021. Cap and Tori are out there living the greatest life ever right now. I'm telling you. So jealous of that. But yeah, with Moon Knight, I'm still not 100% sure what's going on there. But I am getting into it. I'm still confused at like whose side who is on with Granny Goodness. That's her name, right? Yeah.
Yep.
God, like I always knew she was messed up and like the stuff she did was messed up, but like, damn it, man.
Yeah.
Like withheld water from a child for like a week or 2 weeks or something. Like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
could you spill some milk?
What's going on for us, Merriman?
I'm still not 100% sure what's going on in it, but I'm definitely it's getting me more and more intrigued. I think I'm on issue 5 now, so people keep showing up at Scott's apartment while Bart is asleep, and then they just get like killed. It's like, what's going on? And still kind of curious at like what this whole face of God is about. And I've never understood what the dark side is thing is about. Is that told in this story at all?
Isn't that just what they
like? Why does everybody say dark side is? Do they tell you in this book?
So I'm trying to figure out the way to answer it without sounding like an a-hole. But basically, dark side just is.
That's like their salute to him, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No,
that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. If like all this time, like that's what like I've always like been like, what the hell does that mean? There's got to be some kind of storyline that's attached to like Darkseid is what. But if he just Darkseid is because Darkseid is like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, man, that like Darkseid is, so it's like he encompasses everything.
It's kind of like showing he's omnipotent would probably be good, like a good way, right? Like he just is all, like he just is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, James said, Kirby. I don't hate Kirby because he coined it. I know he coined it, but I mean, still, it's just it's. I don't know. I just think it's kind of. I just think it's.
Well, maybe you should go back and read Kirby's Fourth World and see if that then changes your influence.
I've considered buying that omnibus. I've considered it.
Yep.
Hey, we appreciate it, Cap, man. Hope you guys are having a blast out there. I know you guys are. Hope you guys are having a blast, man. Oh, I need to send those guys some money for some. I told Tori I wanted a T-shirt from Sturgis. Nick, Moon Knight. Have you still haven't read it? I guess.
No, but y'all can talk about it. I'm not too worried about spoilers.
All right. First thing I'll say is this art is absolute. Hold on. Let me.
It's good or bad because it's Romita Jr., right?
Let me pull this out real quick. This art here, guys. Oh no, that art is beautiful. I ain't pulling the trash can off of that. This art was awesome. I loved it. You didn't like it, Justin?
No, I'm not a fan of it. It just seemed overly animated.
I kind of like that. I thought it fit. I thought it fit the characters and the mood of the book.
I see. I'm the opposite. I thought it didn't fit the mood of the book at all. Like, I feel like they were trying to tell a dark, gritty story, and you're just getting all of these overly animated features.
Show it off, Dustin. Let me see some. So, are you expecting some of the other type of artwork we've seen in the past?
Yeah, I think I was expecting something more darker, more grittier.
Something like Lemire's run?
Like that A cover, right? Like, I was looking at the art on the A cover, and I thought that's kind of what I wanted throughout the book.
Let me see.
Okay, I feel like you're cherry picking.
I was just trying. What the hell do you want me to show?
Yeah, I mean, I can see, like, again, that was like, let me see the front cover again. Yes, that is a big difference for real.
Yeah, but I mean, that happens all the time, and like, I would imagine it'd be super hard to put this kind of detail and art into a full book, though.
Right, I agree with that, and maybe
This
that's
dude
my
is
problem.
swinging a chainsaw.
Maybe that's my problem, is that it was a little too jarring for me to go from the cover to the inside art.
So you should have bought a different cover.
Maybe that was the problem.
Oh, and I don't know if I don't know. So Justin, the guy in the end, is that a first appearance of that guy?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to assume that it is.
Yeah, me too. Does anybody know? Have we gotten? Is this the first appearance of Hunter's Moon? Is this a key? Oh my God, I'm touching it.
Justin, I just want to say something right now. Where did it go? Darren was robbed today.
Oh, for real? Who won?
Oh, you did. Oh, let's talk about it in a minute then. Sorry,
Okay.
I didn't mean to spoil anything.
Dude, man, I
totally forgot that was happening tonight.
This
I'm
is
gonna Google it real quick because I probably need to send a message to someone.
Just say we're robbed.
This is the first time I've ever opened up a Moon Knight comic. I think I've got
go back and read some.
I've got like two different. I think I've got a couple of Moon Knight books that I bought as cover buys, and I'm sure I know I'm late to the party on this, so I'm sure some of the dirtbags that have been leaving such wonderful comments all week are going to leave me one here, and go ahead and do that. That's fine. And
we've been getting some bad comments this week.
To the guy who talked about my beard, I got those from your mother, so sorry. Anyway, Nick deleted the comments, so I couldn't reply to him.
No, YouTube deleted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I love how, and I don't know if like this is okay to say or if it's said all the time, because like I said, new to Moon Knight, but I love how Batman-esque he is in this book.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's an insane Batman.
Yeah, like I'm digging it, man. The way that the character is drawn in this issue, man, I really like it. Like I don't care much for him in like the business suit, but yeah, I'm about it. I'm digging it. I really enjoyed the Age of Khonshu storyline. We've talked about that, beat that horse to death, but this was really cool. I'm definitely going to pick up the second one and see what it's about. I just hope it doesn't get me like excited to the point where I'm like, all right, I got to get that Werewolf by Night 32 because I don't even want to go down that road.
Yeah, if there were like that would be a cool one to have for sure.
Oh yeah, if it wasn't like $8,000 for a 5.5 or something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Dude, that book's more expensive than Avengers 4.
Yeah.
It's insane. But yeah, I was for my first Moon Knight read, and Nick and I have been talking about it for months and months that we have been looking forward to this issue, and I was happy with it. And I'm really excited to see the left hand of Khonshu, the left fist of Khonshu, go to war with the right fist of Khonshu because Moon Knight is the fist of Khonshu. Well, he didn't know that there was another fist. And sorry, Nick, didn't mean to spoil that, but
No, it's fine.
yeah, it's really,
honestly,
really cool.
I didn't even hear what you said. So, Alan, I saw the picture you sent. I don't know if Dustin did, but basically, it's a picture of a candle with Donny Cates' face on it.
Yeah. Only good thing about that is you can burn it to the ground.
Oh, good Lord. Dang, dude, that's crazy. That's nuts, dude. That's awesome. That's funny, James. Taskmaster won't fight him because Moonlight. Toad said, "Gods have two hands." Spoiler: Gods have two hands. What up, Como? Hope you're doing well.
I think my favorite. What's up, Como Comics? I think my favorite thing in that whole entire book is when Moon Knight meets this guy on the street, this doctor, and the doctor had pretty much disarmed 8-Ball, and Moon Knight found out.
Oh, I liked 8-Ball's line. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the book.
Don't rip off my face.
Don't cut off. Oh God, Moon Knight, don't cut off my face.
And then he's like, "All right, guys, so I guess we're not going to cut off my face. This is awesome." But I loved how Moon Knight was like, I am the fist of Khonshu, so you answer. I am the high priest of Khonshu. The only one above me is Khonshu. You answer to me, and the guy said, "There's only one person that is higher, that has a hierarchy over me, and that I answer to, and you're not him." And as soon as I read that, I was like, "Ooh, who is this guy?" Because I didn't know if it was a pre-existing character or if this is a first appearance. And then in the last page, you find out, okay, now we know who this guy is. I was like, that's awesome, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm excited to read it, and it does spin out of the Avengers run, right? Did that pick up from there?
Cool. Yeah, it even made a reference.
Right on. Because the whole time, at one point, Mephisto's cutting off fingers, giving it to people and stuff.
I loved that issue.
Yeah, I don't know where Avengers went downhill so quickly after that run, but and all of a sudden we're getting
And like the majority of this issue is like basically him talking to a therapist that was recommended. He was recommended to this therapist, I guess, by the Avengers.
And I don't know why they do that, but I feel like that's been done a couple times in Moon Knight, where he's spending a lot of time talking to a therapist. Have you noticed that too, Justin, or is that just me?
Well, he's schizo.
I've never really read. I have
no
knowledge of Moon Knight. Like, this is my first real experience with him.
Well, I think it's a Moon Knight trope that needs to be dead.
I don't know.
That's just me.
All I know is I want some of those Moon Knight spiked knuckles. I just want to see him punch somebody dead in the forehead with that thing.
Good Lord.
Go straight to the temple. Whap!
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about as far as you've read? So I've read some Immortal Hulk, and I'm on like issue 25. I'm kind of done for right now because of her being this weird evil harpy is just not interesting to me at all. Like, it is just the weirdest. Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
I read 2 other books this week. I read Blue and Gold. And
Pokemon?
No,
X-Men.
Blue Beetle and Booster Gold.
Oh, I was thinking the X-Men Blue and Gold.
No. I read Blue and Gold, and I read Nightwing. So those.
How was that? Tell me about Nightwing.
I didn't feel like this issue was as good as the previous ones because this entire issue was like a flashback issue. So
really? So it was kind of
It kind of takes you out of it a little bit.
Do you think that they're going to do that retcon good or no?
I mean, the way they explained it, I'm okay with it.
I'm still not a big fan of that stuff. It's like how long has Batman been around now, by God? And Dick Grayson for like almost 100 full. Yeah, I saw that. That was me. God,
Look at
I had a
that
nice
hair.
looking head.
Oh my God. Look at that hair.
Look at that neck. I don't know. I mean, Dick Grayson's like 1,000 years old, and now they're just gonna give him a possible sister. Spoiler.
Well, we gotta have first appearances in every 3 or 4 books of every series, so that key collectors let everybody know, so that they can sell out. Because God forbid we actually write stories that are good enough to sell books out, instead of trying to make it some kind of key that's actually not ever going to pan out to be a key to sell the books out and go the lazy route. Sorry. Hot topic?
Sounds to me like Dustin just kind of sour on comic books here lately.
Nah, I just speak the truth, man. I know my truth.
Oh, if you're sour on comics, you know what you should read? Vinland Saga.
You should read Vinland.
We're gonna talk about that.
All right.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? There was a topic that sparked off in our chat this week about Immortal Hulk, or about the new Hulk run. Maybe we talk about that in our hot topic about the new Hulk run.
Okay.
Did you guys read the chat this week whenever the guys were talking about it?
I responded to it.
Okay. Well, I'll bring it up later. We'll talk. We'll talk the new Donny Cates Hulk run.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to show off the cards.
Ooh, speeder bikes.
Skater bikes?
Skater bikes.
No, it's Skater Boy.
No.
Skeeter bikes? Oh, so are we going into manga now?
In just a second after I show these off.
Okay, because I completely forgot to ask you guys, but Mike actually had some questions about a manga. So, Mike, we will talk about that in just a few minutes, dude. That's right, skeeter bites. I can't stand skeeter bites, dude. These skeeters out here in Georgia have been tearing your boy up lately, man. I'm telling you. These skeeters do not play out here, and it's been raining all week. Woo! You know what a skeeter is, don't you, Justin?
That's a cockpit there.
I know nothing.
You know nothing of a skeeter?
Nope.
Looks like Jon Snow.
The little bugs that suck blood and leave you itching.
A mosquito.
Oh, see, I don't go outside, so I don't.
I envy you, sir. I envy you.
I hope these weren't really old and I shouldn't have opened them, but whatever. I guess at this point.
Hey, Mike, I'm telling you right now, you see James Sovic right here in the chat. I'll send you his Instagram. Any question you have about a manga,
you come to me because I'm an expert now.
That is the dude to talk to, James Sovic. But I'm going to bring up the questions you had in just a few minutes. And my freaking back is already hurting.
All right.
My back is so messed up. I feel like I've been.
Oh my God. Good Lord, Randy. We're not highlighting that.
That does count, Randy. That does count. Those we call them skeeter bites too.
Good Lord, man. Tell you what, I'm missing Josh tonight.
You know, he would have probably had a comment about that.
Oh my God, that is too funny.
I love it, Randy.
All right. Oh, news. Let's do news before Manga Minute because there's two things I want to talk about. Duel. And we're back.
Did anybody hear any of that?
Some of it, yeah.
I was doing a breaking news bit. This just in.
All right. All right, now you're annoying me. The Eisner Awards, Justin. Are y'all ready for this? Now, the Eisner Awards are really cool. If Justin's studio wins it, Darren Bennett. And then honestly, most of like, I don't think. I'm trying to think of the best. Like, do you guys get excited about the Eisner Awards? So, but best short story, none of those were actual. Best single issue, Sports as Hell, Koyoma Press. Is that a manga or is that just a random press, a random comic book?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. So what's interesting is like I couldn't tell you about a lot of these things. Usagi Yojimbo won quite a bit. So he won over.
Boy, Perry has been Usagi Yojimbo crazy lately.
Yeah.
He's been making.
What were you saying, Justin?
Best continuing series, Usagi Yojimbo over Bitterroot, Daredevil, The Department of Truth, Gideon Falls, and Stillwater.
Yeah. And that,
well,
I mean,
to be fair, Stillwater, it was gone half the year.
But still.
I mean, you can't really. There's no reason Stillwater should even been in there in my mind.
You know, honestly, I probably shouldn't even be here for this part because I'm really salty.
You know, I don't know what that means, but
it means angry, like you. All right, best limited series: Hal, Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen won over Strange Adventures, or even We Live. I don't think Jeff Lemire's.
It should have been the recount, 100%.
Yeah, but these weren't nominated. Black Widow, be quite frank, Kelly Thompson just does not do a good job with writing. James Tynion should have won, or even Philadelphia. Like those two, I've never heard any single person praise.
As long as we can all agree, Crossover had no shot because that book sucks.
Best publication doesn't matter. Best publication doesn't matter. Best publication, best humor doesn't matter. Best anthology doesn't really matter. Best graphic memoir doesn't really matter.
I think the people who are doing this stuff probably think it does.
But wait, we'll talk about that, the one right before it, because that one, in my opinion, does matter because I liked it.
What?
Yeah, Nick.
Keep scrolling down. Best graphic album, new. Pulp by Ed Brubaker.
Oh, well, that's the one I say. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not stuff we normally talk about. A lot of those are outside. Like, we don't talk about anthologies or stuff. But yeah, Pulp is great. So that's one I think deserves the win. A reprint. Usagi. Yeah. Best adaptation of another medium. Yeah. Let's see. Best writer. So you're telling me James Tynion won Best Writer, but none of his works did? Okay.
Hey, at least he won Best Writer.
That just seems like they were like.
That'd be like, you know, Outcast not winning like Best Duo of the Year, or well, be like Eminem not winning Video of the Year, or Best Lyrics of the Year, but he got Artist of the Year. Like, that's the one that matters.
Well, but like, it doesn't make any sense. You're telling me the guy that was the best writer and his work.
Yeah, I hear you, but book. I mean, it's all. I'm sure the politics that are involved are absolutely enormous with this stuff too.
So this one's interesting. Best writer artist, Junji Ito. He's a huge manga. So manga wins. Manga still managed to make it into the comic world. Love that. Best penciler. I don't know this guy at all, so I can't even begin to tell you. But in my mind, Mitch Gerards is one of the best there is right now. So, best painter. How in the world? Oh, interior art. Okay, because I don't think Ross does interior art anymore. Best cover artist, Peach Momoko. That makes sense. Best coloring, Laura Allred. I will tell you, I think the person from Once and Future deserved to be here and win that. That's just me, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Best lettering. It's not funny, but Justin's a little salty, man. Can you believe this?
I'm gonna just say this one thing because I'm only gonna say one thing, right? Everyone, look at the list of all the letterers that are there.
Yep.
And if you look at that list,
and you see this,
you're gonna see the person, the letterer, and then all of the titles that are after their name. Just not Darren. Like,
yep.
You got that with Aditya, Clayton, Russ. You have all of these wonderful, wonderful, awesome books that each one of these people worked on. And the award for best lettering goes to a guy who only works on his own book.
Yep.
Cool. Got it.
You know, I bet there was some mail-in ballots that were cheated on that one.
This one's hilarious to me. Best comics related journalism or periodical. Honestly, like, I don't understand. I didn't even know. I've never even heard of these. Have you guys even heard of any of these?
I've heard of Panel by Panel.
That's very interesting. Best comics related book. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Best digital comic, Friday. Okay, another Ed Brubaker. And best web comic. I've never heard any of this. But, like, very interesting. And if you guys don't know how the Eisners are done, basically they pick like a librarian, an editor. Like, it's just this weird combination of the way they decide on how they vote for these things. And you can see that.
All right, I'm going to bring up one other point.
Go ahead. This is all on you, Justin.
One other point I'm going to bring up. Okay? So the Eisners have been around since, like, what? The late 80s, early 90s, I think. So there have been, like, let's say 32 Eisner Awards since the beginning.
Yeah.
And Todd Klein has won like 20 of them. And Todd Klein has won best lettering like 20 of the 32. Stan Sakai has won 6 of the 32. So the
He's frozen. Wait for it. Somebody screen cap this.
Are you coming back, bro?
This category is so.
Hold on. You're going to have to stop back because you're a little frozen. All right. So there you are. You're back. So start back over where you said Stan Sakai won 6 of them, and then you cut out.
Okay. So Stan Sakai has won like 6 of them. So 26 of the 32 times the best lettering award has been given out, it's been won by 2 guys. You're telling me that in the entire industry of comic book lettering, that there's only 2 people who are capable or worthy of winning this award?
Yeah. Should I put out that tweet and then you can retweet it? And we can just
tweet?
Like, I should just tweet that. Like, the Eisners are rigged. You know, these guys have won X amount out of all of it. And then you can retweet it. So it's like your words, but you didn't directly say it, so you don't come off looking like a terrible person.
No, I've already sent out a tweet.
Oh, ooh, salty. Let's see.
I don't get it. I don't understand it, and I just. It's like it'd be like no, I'm done. I should stop. I'm gonna stop.
I get it, Justin. You guys have put in a lot of work over there, man. But you know what? You're loved.
No, it's not even just that Darren didn't win. It's that I mean, a normal letterer will work on at least 2 to 3 different books a day.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know how you can do 2 to 3 different books, at least 2 to 3 different books a day, 20 to 25 different books a week. And I don't understand how that doesn't get factored into stuff like this.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, just like some of the other stuff, the best writers and stuff like that. I mean, you know, and some of these other books. I mean, Usagi Yojimbo, I'm sure, is great, but it's just not that dang great. But is Stan Sakai. So walk. Is he just that big of a legend that he's just going to win everything he walks into?
I think so, and I'm not saying anything negative against Stan Sakai. If I saw him at a convention, I would totally pay for a Yosagi Yojimbo commission.
Yeah.
My anger is directed more towards the judges.
Yeah. Let's see. I didn't realize you guys could see what I was Googling. Thank God I didn't Google anything weird. Let's see who the judges were, and then we can all shame them.
No, we don't need to do that.
I'm just kidding. But I am interested in seeing who it is. Shelley Frucci, Pamela Jackson, Keithan Jones, Alonzo Nunez, James Thompson, comic historian. That's so funny to me that that's a thing. Well,
tell you what, there are some really cool omnibus coming out this week.
What's going on? Who dat? All right. Now, real quick, hey, if you're gonna order stuff, man, Half Price Books, use my code.
I don't have any money to order any of that stuff.
I mean, not Half Price Book, Organic Books.
I just look at it and wished I could, but I know I can't.
Well, Organic Price Books, man, you can like get it 50% off and then pay in 4, so you're good. But if you do it like 10 times, then you're constantly having. Are you okay, Justin?
Well, I'm a little upset.
Did something else happen just now?
Oh no! I'm just.
Oh dang, Russ! Did y'all move the auction to Friday, bro? We're going every other Friday now. So 1 week we're on Friday, 1 week we're on Saturday. Did you move to Friday too? So now we got Who Dat on Fridays. We got Bruce and Stephanie on Fridays. We got DJ Links on Fridays.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, we got like 4 people watching right now.
No. Justin, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to bring it up and get you a little upset. I thought this was announced earlier, so I figured you had already known, and I didn't even know it was being announced until.
No, Nick, he was trying to have a good day today, and you just pissed all over that for him. Thanks.
No, well, all it does is just reinforce thoughts that I've already had about certain award shows.
I hear you.
I don't know who that is, Toad Man.
It is kind of weird though that you are drinking water out of a Coke bottle.
It doesn't have like an after. It's got a. I don't care how many times you.
Oh, cherry Sprite. Okay.
Oh, that's even grosser, dude. Cherry.
Man.
I don't like cherry flavored anything.
Cherry limeade is delicious.
No, cherry flavored anything tastes like medicine, and I don't take medicine.
One more thing, and then we'll move on. Brian K. Vaughan tells comic shops that exciting Saga news is coming. So they did announce this collection of Saga. That's really cool. I would buy this just for the thing here. He says
I opened up a Saga book today, a trade, and looked at it just to see if maybe I could do it again. Nope, still not about it.
You can't. You're not going to be able to. But basically, he just says that it's coming and coming soon. The second half, so that is super pumped up. That has got me super excited. It's got me super pumped up. Yeah, but that was a couple things I was going to show off during the news section of tonight, and I didn't mean to get Justin all worked up. Are you and Darren like going back and forth?
No. I'm just checking to see how popular my tweet is.
How popular your what?
Tweet.
Oh. Bubs, what's up, dude? When did you guys start doing this show again? I think the question is, when did you start watching us again? That's the question.
Justin Birch.
All right, so are we on to the minute now?
Yeah, I don't have an intro for it yet, but manga minute.
All right, so I'll go first.
60 seconds, go.
Yeah, I know, right? Count them down, Ryan. So today I walked into Barnes & Noble, and I walked into Second Charles, and I looked in that section because I was looking for the volume 8 to the box set that Nick and I have. Could not find it anywhere. They did have the collector's editions, which I was thoroughly unimpressed with.
Yeah.
They did have Second Charles had the box set you have for $60, which I got mine for $17.99. I don't know how much you pay for yours, but
mine was 30, but I did not get $17.99.
yeah, I paid $17.99 for my whole entire thing. Anyway, so I wasn't able to find that, which is fine. But I looked at that Vinland Saga, and I read like 10 pages, and I was like,
So the rule of thumb of manga is you have to read at least, what is it, 3? Is it volumes and then decide? Because of how quickly it changes. Now, it seems like that, but it's really not, because it is manga. It's a little bit different from comics. But Dustin, it gets a lot better than what that first few pages is. It changes pretty quickly.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I don't know if it's something like I'd want to spend the money to purchase and try out, but
yeah.
You know, I did go in the section anyway.
I told James
Baby
earlier
steps.
this week. I told James earlier this week. We took Ellie to Barnes and Noble next to Target, and then she proceeded to have diarrhea everywhere. So that was fun. But I was in there, man, and I don't know why it is, but people just want to stare at you while you're trying to look at manga. And it's not even just the people that are. It's just everybody around, like all the other sections. They're like looking at you. I'm like, manga's not dirty. Stop it. I'm over there looking at Dragon Ball Z and Black Clover and My Hero Academia, like, because I'm, putting together my little run. Well, it's right here now, my runs. And I just felt so weird. Everybody kept staring at me. It was like the first time I walked into a comic shop again. Is that weird?
Yeah.
But I don't feel that way at Second and Charles, though. It was just at Barnes & Noble. I feel like all these holier-than-thou book readers.
No, there was like a bunch of like young kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I didn't even like I was looking like this, like from afar, like
Dustin just like, let me grab this and walk away fast. Yeah, Vinland Saga is awesome.
No, that was actually on like an end cap, so I just kind of walked by.
Oh. Yeah. Oh my God. I would say try Berserk, but I don't know if you could get into it. It's a little dark.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I like the Pokemon ones, but I don't even know if I'll like volume.
I did take a picture of it for you. So
Mike was asking about.
What up, Trey?
What's up, man? Mike was asking about something Ragnarok.
I don't know anything about Ragnarok. But this, yeah.
I know that James was talking to him about it in the chat. Good Lord, man. Record of Ragnarok. He said he's been loving it.
No, so, I need to, maybe I should check that one out.
What is the site? What's a good site he could go to get a good price on like manga stuff? Because he was asking if there was any sites that you guys use to get like a better deal on it, because he wanted to, it's like 12 runs or something, 12 volumes.
Yeah, so I'll talk a little bit about that while I show off what I got. So there's a couple places, rightstuffanime.com, great place, honestly. They generally always have really good sales, but really the ultimate dream of the dream is whenever Amazon does their buy two get one free, or Target. You'll never really get it cheaper than that. Wouldn't you say, Justin? I mean, unless you just find a killer
Ronnie,
deal.
What's up, man? Ronnie Boy Comics.
Yeah, I probably took advantage of Books A Million.
What up, CJ?
Buy two, get third free.
Yeah.
More than I should have.
Yeah. So Right Stuff Anime, and then honestly, even in stock trades or cheap graphic novels, you can check those out. So I put in an order at In Stock Trades here. This is what I got. What up, Perry, man? Are you doing it or no?
He might not be home. He was saying
that's fine.
Sure he was going to get home or not, but
that's fine.
The link.
That's fine. All right, but anyways,
real quick. Sorry, I have been reading Vagabond. I do enjoy it.
That dude looks like a mix between Mewtwo and that guy from your Dragon Man series.
Well, it's funny you say that because this is from Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
It'll focus. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I sometimes hate this camera.
Focus!
There we go. So this is a one-off from the Dragon Ball series, and then the rest of these are just I'm trying to finish the My Hero Academia since I've read all the way up.
That was a
So
cool
just
cover.
yeah, dude. When I say I would read,
There was like a million of those books up there today.
Yeah, I love this cover.
Real
and what's
quick,
great is
time out. Justin, did you see that figure I sent a picture of to our chat today, the Dragon Man one?
I did.
Okay, I just didn't know if that was something you needed or something. My shop had one.
I have no idea what that even is.
He said it's an older one.
Yeah.
And he got some older, like really expensive, like over $100 legends in, but I figured you probably had them.
Oh, I probably do. There's a good chance I do.
Some of them are weird, like that one's just a little rock cover. But I'm collecting I'm gonna complete the run.
Yeah, Mike, they got a bajillion of those. I don't know anything about it.
I love that.
There's a bajillion of them.
Nope.
Alan says, I'm considering Fist of the North Star Volume 1, but it has proven to be a huge decision.
I've also been thinking about that one.
What is that?
Nice hardcover.
Nah. I think just
what is it?
CJ asked if I was getting that last Ronin statue. I was like, nah, I think just out of principle, I'm not going to do it.
Just because they stole the art?
Well, we'll talk about that later on, too. I mean, I kind of agreed with one of the comments, but that still doesn't make it okay.
Why does that look like a mix between Berserk and JoJo's
Ryu.
Adventure?
It looks like Ryu, almost.
Yeah.
Looks like Ryu crossed with, like, Bon Jovi.
Hey, buy it, man. Well, how much? It can't be that expensive, is it?
It's like $18.
Oh, you spend that on like 7 comics.
Yeah, Mike, dude.
Or like
Anytime you got a question, or if you need to find those sites or anything, like I said, man, just hit me up and I'll get Nick to give it to me. You need to you need to follow us on Instagram, and you can message us there, and you can actually reach Nick like once a week to answer a question about the manga on there too. But definitely,
you can just become best friends with James Sovic, and
I was gonna say definitely hook up with James on there. I'll send our two brothers account a message, and I'll send you James's Instagram, and you can hook up with him, and he'll be able to tell you anything about everything when he's not getting his rear end handed to him in Pokemon by your boy right here.
Randy says, I know I'm late, but congratulations on Jayon.
Thank you. I don't know what to do with my life now.
Gotten on my personal Instagram account since that last picture I posted, which has probably been 18 months ago.
Just the sculptors, but that's it.
Yeah, well, in this case, they literally just ripped off his entire cover.
You know I know, and maybe we talk about that for a hot topic. Like, maybe we'll do like a couple of like small hot topics and like have several conversations. But we'll definitely talk about that later because I had some thoughts
maybe do like a quick ask anything. But yeah, so as far as Manga Minute, to wrap that up real quick, since I know I gotta
hear what you think about Pokemon though before we get out of this.
Oh yeah, I will. So I read 200 issues here, or 200 issues. I read first 200 pages or so. So about half of this, I was trying to finish it all, and then I just have gotten sucked into reading Black Clover because I found out that I know this is going on. But basically, the Black Clover anime is about to go on hiatus, and now I'm like, oh my god, that's gonna ruin my life. So I decided to read all of it, and just kept.
I didn't know that either, Perry.
I'm reading it.
Perry said he picked up some manga from Hot Topic. Didn't even know they had it.
Yeah, dude. That would make sense for them to have it there, though. Honestly, man, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But anyways, 1 second. I'm going to grab this.
Ryan says, it used to be wallet chains, but now it's manga.
Good Lord. But Vinland Saga is super cool. I still really am enjoying the development, the character development. I love the history they're pulling into it. So, and I just like that, anyways. So, is Vagabond kind of like that, or no?
It's Vagabond's definitely more of a samurai story.
Oh, is it? That'll be cool too.
Yeah.
All right.
What volume of Vinland did you finish? What are you up to?
1 and then half of the second book.
Okay.
Yep. So I read 2 of these this week. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Dustin's right. They just freaking Pokemon are crazy. They just attack every dang body. They don't care. There was one particular moment, the Safari Zone. That was my favorite part.
Yep. Which
dude just walks out and he's like, "You just caught all these?"
Which is actually where this
Yeah.
this issue right here, and this is the little Pidgey megaphone guy.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I loved that part because
Yeah.
it cracked me up because basically, I mean, you know, he's literally fighting these folks, and then where was it? But he walks out and like I love the throwbacks to the video games with the rocks and stuff like that. But then
Yeah.
he's like, "You caught all these?" And he's just like, "Yeah, you know, I got them all."
Mhm.
I wish that Misty and Brock were in a little bit more, but I understand why they aren't.
No, they will be.
Yeah. I'm just saying right now where I'm at.
Mm.
And I love the part where Blue and Red had their Pokemon swapped, and so they had to swap the different training styles.
And he is running Red's Pokemon slapped to death, boy.
Yeah. But what was crazy is how fast they're evolving.
Mhm.
But there's so little emphasis on that part. So
It gets there too. Like that kind of yeah.
But I mean, you're absolutely right. It's definitely more different than anything else than I expected. But it is really, really good. I mean, I enjoyed the story a lot more than I thought. I like that they're throwing in Mew and Mewtwo have a lot of sprinklings in. You see Articuno, you see some of these other big ones. Like that's cool. That little bit is what's so great about the storytelling because it keeps you interested.
Yeah.
Long term versus the
whole thing with Mewtwo, dude, that gets so crazy.
Yeah.
Like oh my gosh, he gets awesome. He gets so crazy. But like I said, like it's awesome that they took this route to go the route of the games for this series, which is a story. Yes, we've played the story 100 times, but you can expand on it so much like they are. Whereas if they would have went based on the TV show, like we've already seen all that. Like, right? Like it's been in a TV show. We know the story, but yeah, you're gonna get a lot more of the Misty and Brock and even some of the other trainers, gym leaders. By the time you get to the end of it, I mean, everybody's there. But I'm telling you, like the Mewtwo thing is probably one of the cooler and more creative things that I've seen.
Yeah.
In anything I've read in a long time, but it's just like I said, man. It's a easy, quick read, but it's enjoyable and it's just fun. I love the hell out of it.
Yeah, well, it's a good mix up between what I'm reading now because like My Hero is very superhero-ish, and then Dragon Ball Super that only comes out once a month, and then like Vinland Saga is very historical based but very story based, and then this is just like a really almost. I sound like such a I was about to say freaking nerd, but like look behind me. But like it's almost like a palate cleanser, right? Between everything else I'm reading. But yeah, I get it, guys. Manga minutes needs to close.
And I got to where I'm like, man, like I'm about ready to start reading it over again because. But
I took a picture of something that I don't know if you had seen, and I think I sent it to the chat the other day. But it's a Pokemon manga. I don't know if you knew about.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to talk about that later because these guys have counted this down and time is up.
Real quick, Ryan, I think you were the one who asked if my family was in the lobby while I'm doing this. No, I'm not an animal. They're actually in the car, but don't worry, the window is cracked.
What an ale.
I love it.
All right, so this is Pokemon, the movie Power of Us.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen that one before.
No, I almost picked up. I almost picked up. Yeah, that one. I almost picked that one up today. It's literally like this thick, though. It's like super thin. But I saw it today. I almost got it, but I want to go ahead and get. I want to get the. What is it? Silver and Gold is the next piece, so I want to pick that set up. Ignacio, what's up, man? Yeah, we were just talking about the Pokemon manga series. Our manga minute is over, but I have recently gotten way back into Pokemon, even the cards. Finally, at 30, almost 32 years old, learning to play the Pokemon card game. Definitely been enjoying that too. But we are now out of time for the Manga Minute, and we're going to jump into the next segment, guys, here on the comic book Babble-On, because my back is killing me, and I may have to lay on the floor and just take my mic down there with me. And you guys will just be looking at a blank screen with my back.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that mid-sentence. I thought you were done.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
All right, so hot topic. What is our hot topic?
All right, so I say
Chat.
first.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, but real quick, chat, drop some suggestions, maybe for some mini hot topics.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of do this in a weird way and then give, maybe for the next 30 minutes since your back's hurting, and that's a pretty good 2 hours.
Yeah. So let's talk about.
We can look up at Justin's nose the whole time.
What was it that I was saying I wanted? Okay, so we've got the Donny Cates Hulk thing we'll talk about, and we'll talk about the statue. So we'll see what everybody else throws in there. So there was an interesting stream of comments in our Instagram Forgotten chat this week, which obviously isn't true that you guys have forgotten because I read it and I replied. So, with my new job, I literally have this much time to do anything during the day. It's not like my old job where I have a lot of time where I'm sitting in the truck or not working. You walk in at 6:30 and you don't stop moving until it's time to go home. So
real quick, Breed Love, Volume 2 has already been announced. It's in the works. Nottingham.
That's right.
Actually,
so I don't have as much time as I used to. So now you guys are even not necessarily forgotten, but I just don't have time for you. So I don't know if that's better or worse. But everyone was talking about the new Hulk series, and there was a couple of guys that were talking about that I know are Hulk fans from way back, and just mentioning, basically there's going to be a big influx of people who have never cared about the Hulk before, but are going to jump in there, and just because Donnie's writing it, oh my gosh, man, this is the greatest Hulk series ever written, and blah 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 blah, and a bunch of other stuff, just because, just talking about, basically what Donnie is going to bring to the Hulk outside of a, mediocre series with a horrible finish. And I made the comment that, a lot of people are probably going to be trying to jump on this Hulk train in hopes that they're going to catch the next Venom 3. However, and this is just my personal opinion, if that person is you, if you're waiting to hit that pre-order button for 12 copies of all these Hulk books, I would definitely pump my brakes there, because my opinion is if you missed out on Venom 3 and Venom 9, like, bro, you just missed out. But Marvel knows who Donnie is and what Donnie does. Donnie sells keys. That's all. He sells spec books. That's where Donnie is their cash cow, and they know that. So they're going to print the holy crap out of these Hulk books. I mean, they are going to print them to death. So,
but
what do you guys think?
This is where I came back to your comment, because you said
I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
No, it's fine.
I checked it. I did my one check-in for the week, and I don't get back into it till next week. So
you're good. So basically, your point is, because the print run's going to be so high, the value is not going to be there like it is for the other books. Basically, kind of right.
Well,
the supply is going to be low. The supply is going to be.
You wouldn't think so, but I don't. This is why I said we should probably change our slogan from "Collect Your Way," because I don't think that people are responsible enough to collect their way anymore. There's going to be a bajillion copies out there, but there's people that are still going to pay stupid prices for these books just because Donnie wrote it. And like, am I the only one that thinks that's just silly and crazy? Yes,
it is silly and crazy, but
so hard up to try to get on the train and grab that next Venom 3 that you're just going to take that kind of chance on this Hulk series. I don't know. To me, that's just crazy.
So a couple of things with that. So if you look at things like, what was it? Oh, Nice House on the Lake. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to pre-order a bunch of it. And then if you're a part of some of the spec groups, they're like, oh, that's going to be worthless because everybody's going to buy 1 million of them, and the value is not going to be there, thinking they have the next Something's Killing Children. I get both points. However, something Nice House on the Lake first issue, it's going for like $20. 9/8s are already selling for $150.
Are they really?
If you pre-ordered 100 of them, you're doing very good for yourself right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just don't understand people's thought process. Like, I mean,
it is hard to understand, but again, it's.
Yeah, because like with Donnie, like I know he did other books, but I think we can all agree that Venom 3 was his biggest key. I mean, well, I don't know.
Null was different because they've been building to Null for quite some time.
Right, but do you think that? And I don't know what the prices are. Do you think that Venom 3 was a bigger key than Thanos 13? The first Cosmic Ghost Rider? I don't know. I would think so too.
Venom 3 is the biggest thing he's done outside of maybe Venom 9. But
see, I don't know if Cosmic Ghost Rider's first appearance cost more in a 9.8 than Venom 3, but up to that point of him hitting Venom, that was definitely his biggest thing. But
regardless of the spec and things like that, one thing I can appreciate with Donny Cates is, and this is something actually I was in a discussion on Jim Mitt's Facebook group. Basically, somebody got on there and was like, why is manga killing comics and blah, 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 blah. And his comment was, well, comic books do a lot of things that are just cringe to some occasion. And like, I get that point. And his point was, and let me know. So CJ said my audio sounds a little weird and I'm listening to it now and it sounds fine to me. If it's not to you guys, let me know. Wow, that's so loud. No.
Sorry.
You weren't muted.
Well, I muted the button on the mic itself. I don't think it works all the time. I'll just have to mute on the computer screen. My bad.
No, you're good. So let me know if my audio still sounds bad. It sounds good in here. But Ted Lasso season 2 tonight, Justin. My wife and I are definitely going to be watching that. But anyways, so somebody's point was, and he came back and he said, just Donny Cates. If you look at what Donny Cates does, he just thinks about what might be cool and he just does something that's cool, right? He doesn't do a lot of cringy stuff. And that is one thing you got to admit, Dustin, is regardless of what you think about his personality or anything like that, you look at the books he writes and he does try to do just what he thinks would be cool.
I appreciate that. I don't hate Donnie's writing as much as I just dislike Donnie as a human being.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's my problem.
Artist from the art, because
I really like what he did with the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Like, I think that's cool as crap. I think it's way cooler than Null. I wasn't a fan of the Null thing to begin with. To me, I just didn't get it. But it is Spider-Man related, so I mean, come on.
Yeah.
How much can we really do that's cool with Spider-Man, right, Ryan? I mean, you know what I'm talking about. But
what's Justin got to say? Mike wants to know what you have to say about all of this, Justin.
Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. What are we talking about?
Honestly, I'm kind of lost at the point.
Well, we were talking about, like, do we basically like the influx of people that are going to just jump on Hulk, hoping that they're going to be able to catch that next Venom set of Venom keys that we had come out in the last couple of years. Like, do you guys really think that he's going to be able that we're going to have a couple of issues? I mean, there was really only 2 issues out of that whole Venom run that panned out to be something that people are paying money for. I mean, do you think that he's going to be able to do that again with Hulk? Like, because there's going to be so many out there. You know, there's going to be 9,000 copies of different covers for
there's
each
a high print run of Venom 3 and 9 though.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. It was a high print run for then, but like Hulk's definitely probably going to be more than that.
Yeah, but again, it's supply and demand. Like the high supply doesn't always mean value. You know what I mean? Or decrease value.
Yeah,
and I'm saying
which you should. Long term, should. I mean, by law of, or by definition, it should be.
Yeah.
But when you have somebody who walks into a comic shop first thing on Wednesday and grabs everything off the shelf,
Yeah.
That's where your supply and demand issue comes in, even on the
It's an artificial
book,
shortage.
like that book that came out this week, Red Blood or whatever. Like somebody came and grabbed all of them off the shelf. John said, and I didn't
So
get
what's
one.
your thoughts, Justin? We're going to stop talking now so you can get a word in.
So my thoughts are, wasn't Immortal Hulk when it came out, like, weren't those issues going for a lot?
Yeah, absolutely.
So why is it not hard to believe that it could happen again with a different writer?
Well, it's a whole nother series. It's a brand new series.
So I guess I don't understand why it can't happen again.
My thoughts were just like basically that Marvel is going to be prepared with a print run for the amount of people that are going to jump on Hulk, not because they're fans of Hulk, but because they're Donnie fans. So my whole thought process is, by definition, supply and demand. There should be more supply than there is demand, because Marvel knows they've got their number one guy starting a new series. They would want to print as many copies as possible to make as much money as possible. So you would think that there would be an influx of copies out there that would mean that it would be like, how could it be hard to get a copy of it? You know what I'm saying?
I guess I don't understand the argument.
My thought process is the print run. I'm expecting that print run to be so heavy that there's probably going to be 50 copies of that first book on every shelf 2 weeks after it releases. So how would it be something that would be going for a ton on eBay or whatever when there's still copies?
And that first one may not go for a ton, but like Venom #1, I mean, it's like a $15 book.
Oh, I know.
Hulk #1 may end up being a $10, $15 book.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, because people know how Donnie writes, and his big books never come in the first issue. It's always a couple of issues in. So you would think, I mean, I don't know, maybe everybody's not in the same thought process I am, where I'm pretty much expecting his first issue to just, not be the big one. But I mean, just like Thor #5 was the big one. Venom 3 and 9. They tried to make 27, but it was just Scorpion. Sorry to all you guys out there who have 7,000 copies of Venom 3. That was not a first appearance. I don't know. I looked at it as like the print run should definitely be more than the demands. I would think the supply would be over the demand on the whole series, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Actually, I think I finally understand what's going on here. I think you're trying to present the argument that just because it's Donny Cates and you don't like him, his books won't be worth anything on eBay.
No, not at all. My argument is actually that I would think by now everybody would understand what happens with Donnie books, and everybody would have their copies. So how could it be something that reaches high levels on eBay if everybody's already got it?
So I'm gonna tell you the best advice my grandfather ever gave me. Something is only worth what someone else is willing to pay for it.
Yeah, I guess I'm just kind of hoping everybody's smarter than they will be, but maybe not. And that's exactly right, Mike. That's exactly right. Just because it's Donnie, there's always going to be a lot of hype. That's exactly what it is. It has nothing to do with it being Hulk. It could be Donnie Cates writing freaking I don't know, Ant-Man. Like it would be hyped up just because it's him. Because that's what he is. He's the hype man behind Marvel's big selling books. So
well, the big difference between Thor, Venom, Hulk, all those different things is he has been leading up and building up Thor and Venom and intertwining their stories. I don't think anything has anything to do with Venom or Hulk right now.
Venom and Thor never intertwined at all.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
You know, so you probably stopped reading it, but it was towards the end and during the King and Black run and stuff. And yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider had something to do with it. But yeah,
I knew Cosmic Ghost Rider was in there. Or I knew
Black Winter, Silver Surfer
Cosmic
Black.
Ghost Rider was in there.
Silver Surfer, yep.
I didn't know that.
All of Donnie's the whole everything Donnie has done has built a literal Donnie Cates universe.
Mhm.
And he's been, as a whole, it's been honestly he has a hard time finishing these big event books, but his story as a whole has been candidly and enjoyable.
Yeah, I enjoy Donnie's stuff up until it starts getting closer to the end.
Yeah, King of Black just didn't do very well.
Like you guys know, last year for a long time, I was all about the Venom series. I was enjoying it. I was buying the crap out of it, and whenever I'd go on Berg's channel, I always had a lot to say about it. I enjoy his writing up to a point, but then it's just like I don't know. It's like he writes himself into a box and doesn't know how to get out of it sometimes or something. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Hulk thing. But I agreed with Mark when he said that, there's going to be an influx of people that are going to flock to that series that have never cared about the Hulk and are going to have a million things to say about the Hulk, and everybody's going to be a Hulk, fanboy. And
but let's be real though, it would be great to see a really cool Hulk series.
Well, Immortal Hulk was really great. Everybody said.
Yes and no. I mean, it was good up until a point, but if you don't like the horror aspect, you could. Have you read Immortal Hulk, Justin, or no?
I think I read the first trade.
Okay, so maybe you understand this a little bit whenever I say it, but and a lot
Let's
of it,
be honest, man. I don't really agree that. I don't really know that editors are going to be able to tell Donnie anything.
No, that's wrong.
I bet Marvel has.
Listen,
that dude's going to have the keys to the castle.
No. Let me.
Can I interject?
Go ahead,
here?
Justin.
It's always been my experience that what happens is the letterer will turn in the rough draft. So they'll turn in the first round. So you turn in the pages. The writer might see the letters on the pages, and they might have minor revisions that take place. But then the editor will change what needs to be changed without input from the writer.
I just figured Donnie was above all that at this point. I figured he had the keys to the castle.
No, and he's spoken about that on that Ryan Stegman podcast, that his biggest frustrations are being held accountable to Disney, Marvel editors and things like that. That's why he was excited about this new Vanish book. He's talked about time and time again, kind of having that Disney handcuff. And, there are a lot of, anyways, it is a lot to do with the editors. It's very light. But what was I about to say? So Immortal Hulk, right? Yes and no, it was good. So if you like that style of writing, I'm sure you enjoyed it. But if you're not into horror, if you're not into seeing the Hulk ripped apart, if you're not into crazy harpy ladies, that's gonna honestly just turn you away so quick.
The whole thing about the Hulk being ripped apart and the horror aspect really makes me want to read it. I know you don't.
Yes, no, it was good up until a certain point. Now,
everybody said. I mean, I remember when everybody was talking last year. Once it got to 25, between 25 and 30, half the people that were talking about it weren't reading it anymore. From what I was seeing.
And what's tough about Hulk is, quite frankly, nobody should. He's kind of like a Superman character. He's very interesting, but quite frankly, nobody should really be able to give that man a hard time. The angrier he gets, the more destructive he is. He should legitimately just be able to run through and destroy anything. So he's nerfed a lot, I guess. Is nerfing the right word? Where they kind of power down people, like they do with Thor in the MCU. But it's kind of hard. It's okay, where do you go? And Immortal Hulk spends more time from a mental aspect on the Hulk and this alter ego kind of thing. And then if you don't know anything historically about Gamma Flight or Alpha Flight or Betsy Ross, if you don't know anything about why she turned into a harpy, none of that makes sense to you. Whenever you just see Betsy Ross turn into a Hulk, so the whole thing's just kind of silly up until a certain point. But I am intrigued to see just Donnie do something really cool with Hulk. And now I'm less excited about Al Ewing on Venom after seeing what he's done on Immortal Hulk, shockingly. So,
well, I've said it several times. I'm intrigued enough from what I read with in the amount of Venom that I read and a little bit of Thor that I read to check out his Hulk. But
Disney has everything to say.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. So let's talk about that statue. I saw someone say they dropped a comment, and I kind of agreed. Yes, I understand what they were saying. They said that no one has any rights to be upset about the fact that they're using the cover to make the statue because he doesn't own the rights to that cover. Image does, or IDW does, and Sideshow or whoever it was just bought the rights, or obtained the rights from IDW, and that's true, 100% true.
Actually, I don't know if that's the case though, and Justin, from your aspect, so if a variant cover artist does their art right on a variant cover through whether it's somebody like a YouTube channel or through a comic store, does IDW have the ability, or a publisher have the ability, to just license that cover away for other interpretations of art? Or is it still under that sole person, you know what I mean? Like that individual person's artwork? Do you know how that works?
I would assume that it depends on the contract that is signed.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're all independent contractors.
Yeah, I think it would just depend on if you sign like a regular work for hire contract. So, I mean, there are contracts that basically state that if you sign this, you're agreeing to that we own this, we own your work.
Yeah, I kind of looked at it like with the work that I do, like, when they're building a new building, and I go in and I pull all the cable, I put in all the racks, terminate everything, and then they decide to sell that building. Well, I don't get a cut of it because I've been paid for my work, and now
I don't know.
But that doesn't. But what I was going to say is not. If that is the case, where IDW, if he does not own the rights to the artwork anymore, it's now IDW's IP and their artwork now. That's fine. But it still doesn't mean that it's like just totally okay to not give this guy any credit and just act like you did it. This was literally the one single highest sell. This is the highest selling cover for The Last Ronin, period. Sold out the quickest. It's selling. It was going for like $5,000 in a 9.8 at one point. And you can't give this guy any credit on this statue at all? Like really? Like, you can't even like name drop him on an Instagram post? I thought that was, I agreed with you 100%. I thought that was really crappy that they couldn't even like throw him a bone at all.
Yeah. I mean, and there's no doubt this was not to influence everything from the color to the shoulder touches to the way the brothers are drawn there.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember the day that I first saw him announce on Facebook and showed the cover art for this. And I was like, man, I got to get that one. And I set an alarm and it sold out. Didn't get a chance to even, I got it in the cart, didn't get to pay for it because it was gone.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. And like I said, I don't agree with the fact that they wouldn't credit him at all with it. Like, and it's not just him. I mean, there's so much uncredited work out there with this kind of stuff that it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed you guys that picture. I showed you that statue, the General Giant statue, that was obviously inspired by the Scotty Young art. And nowhere did they credit Scotty Young anywhere for that. And it probably has something to do with royalties. Whereas if you credit the artist it's done, you then have to probably start paying royalties to them for this. Again, it probably all goes back to the type of contract that was signed in the beginning.
Yeah. It sucks, man. Like,
Ryan said, that big Sentinel statue, that's a lot of Jim Lee artwork in there. And, but hey, we have to remember, these companies, IDW, Marvel, DC, like they don't make a lot of money. They can't pay out royalties for every statue that gets put out there.
You realize how much money Marvel Comics made last year? Over $300 million. I think they're doing just fine.
Did you not catch the sarcasm there?
No,
I was being 1,000% sarcastic there. Yeah,
I totally pulled a Sheldon Cooper there. Yeah. Then, like,
I was being sarcastic there, 100%. Like, come on, like, are you serious? Get out of here! I don't know. I think And what's crazy is like the amount of people that just jumped on the video and were just like trashing like the fact that you would even bring that up. Like, why is that a big deal? It's like, dude, well, maybe if you ever did anything that, you know, had any accomplishments in your life that, you know, were never recognized and someone else took it away from you, like, yeah, you might know the feeling. Like, it might
And
suck.
what kind of blows me away about the whole thing is the fact that very people doing these statues, they're all artists themselves.
Yeah.
You know, like how
Yeah, because the sculptors, the sculptor gets recognition.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with the position I had at the previous job. You know, it was a big company, and you know, I did so much stuff there in the 3 years I was there, where they were literally in a hole, and I single-handedly, and not trying to like put myself on a pedestal, but I mean, I single-handedly pulled these guys out of holes left and right, and then we have our big yearly meetings, and you know, my boss is up there, yeah, you know, or you know, the big boss up there talking about my boss, you know, he did this and this and this, and I was like, bro, I didn't see him in a manhole not one time, like that was me up to here in water that'd been sitting in a manhole for 2 years pulling cable. Like, you know, when you do something and someone else gets the credit for it, like it really does. It kind of rubs you the wrong way. So I kind of looked at it like that, you know, in those comments that were just saying, oh, you know, it's not that big a deal. Like, yeah, well, you probably haven't done much in your life to afford any recognition, so you really don't know what to talk about here. So.
Well, it was just funny because, like, in the video, I was honestly just meant to make it a brief point and then talk about the statue, but I just couldn't stop because it did bother me a lot. And then at the end, I didn't even realize I did this until I was editing it, and I called out Greg Land, and then I talked. I was just talking at that point. I was like, "That's why I won't buy Greg Land art." And then James mentioned DC, but yeah, dude, like, what's his name? The Batman variant artist, Francesco.
Oh, Funky Cole Matina.
Yeah,
dealer says it. So Toadman says McFarlane doesn't get anything for the millions of homage covers. The industry is designed to keep the artists from capitalizing on their work. The difference is, if you look at all those McFarlane homages, I guarantee you, they say they have the artist that did it, and it says after McFarlane. They at least acknowledge it. We're not talking money. We're not saying that this guy should get paid for all these statues. We were just saying how it kind of sucks they couldn't even throw the guy's name up there. Like when you cover, it's usually, you know, the original artist is at least mentioned on the cover as I did this after McFarlane, or I did this after Tim Lee.
And that exposure would have gone a long way for Aaron Bartling because he's not like a massive household name.
No, he's not. You can hit the guy on Facebook and he'll talk to you.
Yeah. And, you know, this cover was the first big thing I've seen from him. And if you look on his Facebook, you know, he's like working for PBS. This would have gone such a long way for exposure for him. And I wish more people had talked about it. Honestly, I think we were probably the only ones, but it is what it is. It sucks. It's not going to change, I don't think.
And Mike's got a decent point there where he says, you know, if they change the poses or something on there to make it a little different, then, you know,
there was some, but like
having to acknowledge it, which, you know, it's kind of like plagiarism. You know, you just change a couple words and it's no longer plagiarism, but you know what it really is.
Yeah.
You know, but you're right.
Justin? You seem fidgety and angry ever since the Eisner conversation.
Hurt me?
Yeah.
No, I just have a.
Are you texting Liz and Darren and be like, these son of a B words and this and that?
Liz just called to say she was going to sleep.
I figured you just texting like Darren and had your angry fingers going.
No, Liz called to say she's going to sleep. I told her she could turn the car on if she got cold.
You're a terrible person sometimes. All right, guys.
I will say that statue is nowhere near as cool as it would have been if they had made the statue to look exactly like that cover.
Oh yeah. With the kneeling down,
yeah, that would have been head and shoulders way better than like at that point. I probably would have had to look past the principal and just buy it anyway. Do we know how big it's going to be?
They talked about it, but I was just so stuck on the Aaron thing, and I didn't do a good reveal of it. I just wanted to get the Aaron thing out there and hope people were aware at least. But real quick, so a couple things. Drop some comments or some questions. We'll do a little bit of ask me questions. Blue Hellion, right now you're the only person entered in for the super chat. So if nobody else does, and say the next 10 minutes or so, you win, and I don't have to do a wheel. If you do want to get in, like super 50-50 right now, nearly. But drop some questions. And Justin, anything else you want to talk about, or any other topics you wanted to talk about this week? You want to talk more about Eisner's? Ringos, man, I'm really pulling for you on the Ringo.
Yeah, the Ringo process is a little bit different than the Eisner process. And it's a good dinner.
Yeah, so look, at this point, if you win, that just means like not if you win, but like if you're nominated, then I feel the campaign of the 3 posts, like I'll feel vilified. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't know. What up, True Type? So we're talking about the new Last Ronin statue from PCS and being basically a ripoff of Aaron Bartling's cover. Oh, so there's this. It's the super chat, Mike. And so next to the chat, there's like a $sign, and it's called a super chat or super sticker. But that's just if you want to. We do a giveaway for that. But yeah, no, I'm pumped for the Ringo because that's more of like a you're not comrades, but like fans and creators can vote. And then how do they do the final? I know there's a committee, but then there's also there you go, James. There you go, James.
The way the Ringos work is I think there's like they take 4 people that are somehow like industry selected, I guess, almost.
I think Steens is one of them.
2 that are like kind of fan picks.
Yeah.
And then so out of those entire 6, that's when the judges would get together and pick out of those 6.
We actually should be getting the nominations in August, right?
Is that when it happens in August?
I think so. If you're nominated, dude, we're having cupcakes again.
If I'm nominated again,
can we have a pizza party?
Buffalo chicken dip.
Oh my gosh, buffalo chicken dip for everyone.
And tacos.
Yes.
Buffalo chicken tacos.
If I'm ever nominated again for a Ringo, I definitely learned a few things from the first time, so I'm prepared.
You gonna campaign?
What's that?
So you gonna campaign this time?
No, I'm gonna do a better job of promoting myself at the convention itself.
Oh yeah. Justin, you're a grown man amongst boys when it comes to comic book lettering. And by the way, do you know how many people are upset that we did not introduce you appropriately in that Something's Killing the Children video?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
There was like 19 people. Who is that? You didn't even announce them. And we're like, oh, duh.
Oh, sorry, you must be new around here.
Right.
Yeah,
I was just like, yeah, okay, I guess you're right. But like it's Justin, bro. Like he's out here. He does things.
Man.
Also, people are upset about Nick having background music too loud on his video.
And that was like an old video, man. Like when I was still learning.
People said that I took too long to get to the news. I was like, bro, the whole
No, that was
thing
me.
was
That one was me.
No, it was me. It was on the same video with Justin.
No, that was about the organic priced books and the trade paperbacks being announced, or the hardcovers being announced. I did the video on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I went and silly. I loved it.
Let's just switch to nothing but CGC unboxing videos.
Or CBCS, man, we'll be hot. Look, we got Skeff to switch to CBCS, and now,
he's not happy about it. By the way, he's not happy about it.
I know. Is that what he said?
We go to 100% spec books and CGC unboxings. Be at 10K in a week.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we'll mix in some Funko mystery boxes as well.
But I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to make more money on this channel though, because I can't afford CGC unboxings every 2 weeks. Plus, they're like 8 months out. I found out today if you want to send cards into CGC right now for like a bulk send in, it's literally almost a year turnaround time.
That's insane.
1 year turnaround time.
Well,
what the heck is going on?
The regular CGC is just as bad. They're just not opening up stuff from the week of May 10th, and it's 89. How many working? Was it 90 working days or something like that? But yeah,
Like
dude,
90,
it's like
91,
Austin,
93.
take it easy, bro.
Yeah. Take it easy, Austin. Y'all go follow him on the gram, and he's going to be selling some really cool art soon.
Well, just to let you guys know, CGC has checked in a few books of mine. Including a Giant Size X-Men #1 and an X-Men 94.
Well, cool.
He could be sitting on a couple more thousand. Video. No, if it comes back not good, you got to snap the slab in half, like just out of anger. That'll get views.
I'll do that.
Or have a freak out like Dustin and just put your head through the comic book.
You know how close I was to just breaking that Mortal Kombat. If that book wasn't so damn hard to find, that slab would have been in 100 pieces. But that book is so hard to find in good shape without a bunch of spine ticks, which mine did not have.
How about I just set it on fire?
You don't have the nuggets to set a Giant Size X-Men 1 on fire.
If you did that, I would stop being your friends.
For the record, I don't eat nuggets. I get the chicken fillet sandwich. Thank you.
Well, that's too bad, because if you got nuggets, you could sell them on eBay for like 18 grand, apparently, I saw today. How in the world are people... Okay, I guess when you get a certain amount of money, it just starts to make you stupid. And if you're one of those people that paid 18 grand for a chicken nugget and you watch the channel and you love us, I'm sorry, but you are stupid, okay? Like, I'm telling you right now, like, you are an ignorant individual if you spend 18 grand on a chicken nugget.
Listen to this. I'm not reading it out loud, but from Toadman. By the way, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, hell.
Wow, he peaked his mic on that one. Y'all are too much.
Yeah, sorry. Like, I know we're supposed to be nice to everyone and not talk down and talk trash to people, but 18 grand on some chicken nuggets, that's just nonsense. Collect your way, whatever. That's out the window when it comes to $18,000 chicken nuggets. You're just a moron. And I hope somebody, if you're watching right now and you're hiding in the chat and you're the one doing that, speak up, because we need to talk. We need to talk hand to hand. I'll get you on screen and you can explain that to me, but you makes absolutely no sense. And if you guys, either one of you disagree with me, that is just not the dumbest thing ever, I would love to hear an argument.
All right, for real though, would you guys like to see more manga content? Because I'm seeing
they literally counted us down to try to get us to stop. I don't.
No, that's just Mike. That's just Mike, or not Mike. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Ryan even had James counting down.
Oh man.
Yeah, we definitely need to know what people are wanting to see right now, because the analytics are in the toilet right now. And I don't know if everybody else is still growing.
Dude, it's just YouTube. YouTube, man, is just, we went from like almost 100,000 views in a couple months. Like literally 1 month, we almost had 100,000 views. 1,000 new subs.
I started getting Wendy's nuggets after they went to $1.19.
Look, I'm all about Chick-fil-A, man. I like the way, I know this is kind of off topic, but the way labor is out here in Huntsville. I mean, like even Jason's Deli is closing at 7 now because they can't find people to work.
Same thing I hear. We haven't had a Chick-fil-A that's had an inside open in a year. Nobody wants to come work.
So Chick-fil-A's are fine here. Nobody else.
Here.
So yeah.
Not here, bro.
That's
gotta do that curbside deal.
Is my sister talking? I don't go inside anyway.
I turned this on and my sister said, "Is that Dustin talking?" I know that voice. Hey, girlfriend. You know who I am.
That's weird. That's weird. All right.
I'm just glad
more
that
minutes.
Two Brothers comic showed up.
That's right. All of you guys.
He's got to be getting ready for that rap show, man. Or maybe he already did it. I don't know.
Batman and stuff.
Liefeld was the best letterer on Snake Eyes Dead Game. Ooh!
He's not lying.
Oh man.
So I had to send Ryan that panel from the Trailer Park Boys comic book where they were banging on Rob Liefeld. He pretty much didn't even acknowledge it.
That's too funny.
All right, I gotta go sleep. I'm sleepy.
All right, man. You have a good night, Dustin. I'll wrap it up for a few more minutes, I think. Hey, enjoy your con tomorrow. What are you gonna buy? Oh, you're gonna get. By the way, I meant to tell you.
Look for these, Justin.
I meant to tell you.
Don't look for them, but if you do see them.
I meant to tell you though, with your sketchbook, that's a really cool cover. Really, really cool idea. Just make sure they keep it appropriate, because that was the first thing. Whenever you said Kate Bishop, my mind went to that one cover we showed off last week, and I'm like, oh God, please just keep it very appropriate for your daughters. That would be so weird.
Well, I think a lot of that is on me picking the artist, right?
Yeah, but artists can be weird, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to the weird tentacle artists.
Look, you give it to you should do a Jim Lee, like an $800 Jim Lee one.
Twice? I'd have to do that twice. Once for Spider-Gwen, once for Kate.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. CJ with the $14.99. Big shout out to you guys.
There it ain't.
All right. But anyways, Justin, have a good night, buddy. See you tomorrow.
See you guys later.
All right, man. Have a good one.
I don't think he's gonna leave. We can still see his nose.
Okay. If you think artists are weird, you should meet the letterers.
Yeah, $800 for Gal Gadot, just garbage, dude. Although I think Gal Gadot is a good person and all, but $800, what the heck? CJ, I got to put CJ on the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So, Dustin, what do you say? 7 minutes, and we're done. 7 minutes from this point.
Ready?
I've already got it ready. So anybody else? Yeah, it's being typed. Ask some questions, chat.
Okay, guys. How about this? Just some
mic gain down just a hair.
That better?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. So Justin brought up an idea for a video, guys, because we're going to be going to a few cons together this year. We're doing Atlanta Comic Con, and we're definitely doing Atlanta, and we're doing what's the other one called?
Lexington. When is Atlanta Con?
Atlanta is in August, like the second or third week.
Let me know so I can tell Sky when I'm coming down.
Okay. But he thought of a great video idea, and we would do an edited video and let you guys drop comments. And basically, I guess we would just have to kind of look at it and pick a few of them, and we'll put a poll up for basically you guys to give us items to do a scavenger hunt while we're at the con, for comic books or whatever. Obviously affordable affordable things. If somebody puts friggin' AF-15 up there, yeah, you can go kick rocks. But if you guys think that would be something that would be cool for us to do a video on while we're at the con, of course we're going to be live streaming there too and everything, but we can record us doing basically a scavenger hunt with items selected from your comments and your suggestions. And if you guys think that would be something that'd be cool, let me up. Also, we are copywriting, trademarking, all that for this video. So if we see anybody else do it before we do it, we will shut you down. Hard.
Good Lord.
Hard, bro.
Lexington, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Silver Surfer hood ornament. Oh man, Ryan deep diving on us. Yeah, I know, right? I finally threw that nasty box Silver Surfer thing away the other day. It was just sitting in a closet, like still all nasty. I threw that thing away the other day.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'll let you know, Mike, what week it is, bro. You know, hey, I'm telling you right now, Mike. If you know, I got a spot for you right there, homeboy.
The couch.
I'll put you up. That'd be awesome for Mike to come down and go to a Comic-Con with us. That'd be sweet, dude. Absolutely, Bubs, bro, for sure, man, for sure.
So, the three of us, including Justin, we're going to be staying at a hotel near. I don't know. I think that's weird to put out the actual hotel.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to be there.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be there starting Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday night drinks are on Bubs. That's all I'm saying. Drinks are on Bubs Thursday.
He might pull out his 22 and shoot some comics.
That'd be cool. I forgot he lived out there, man. That'll be cool to meet up with Bubba Loves.
It'll be the first time meeting Justin in person. That sounds so weird to say. Yeah, that is. What if he thinks
they'll probably have some, Mike? They'll probably have some, bro. Or you know, he said he'll.
I don't know the Atlantic Comic Convention. Let's see.
Find some question comics. I think I've never heard anybody else that is read and is such an avid collector of the question comics as James is. I know Nick and I have had a few in collections we bought in the past, but like we never. I mean, I bet they just ended up being giveaways or something. Dude, you remember all the Captain America books we used to give away? Can you imagine which books we gave away? Like they have probably hit. Yeah.
Like, are you going to be there all weekend or just starting Thursday night? Because we're going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come home Sunday.
He lives like close to there.
Oh, okay. James, dude, yeah, you live out on it. I'm not going to be at the.
Ryan, I think I'm going to go because I think that's where Sting is going to be, and my son wants to go see Sting. And I'm also
be on the beach that weekend.
I'm getting Sting to do an intro, not for us, but for another channel that I'm on, and it's a secret. But
I do want to go to Birmingham Con because it is the My Hero Academia Con, and that would be cool.
I think we're going to the beach in like September, maybe, or I don't know. Yeah. We might not be going now. It just depends on how much work I got between now and then.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have 2 minutes left, so I'll give a 30-second warning for the super chat wheel, and then we'll spin it, say goodnight. And
Third man, is that Stang from the Matt Cardona YouTube channel, or were you just saying it the way Tony Schiavone used to say? Because I don't know if you watch Matt Cardona's YouTube channel, but they actually have a character on there that looks like Sting. They call him Stang. Okay, cool. Bub said he'll be there all weekend. Just has to work Friday. Cool. Well, cool, man.
Justin, are you going to be playing some Pokemon cards after this?
What?
Are you about to play some Pokemon cards after this?
I think I am.
Hey, real quick, because we got just a minute left. On the Pokemon trading card game you have to download, do you have to use your own cards you bought, or can you create your own desk?
No, they will actually start you off with different decks, and then you earn coins in there, and you can buy card packs and build your own decks. Now, I will tell you, it works perfectly fine off the phone. It's great. I play on the phone a lot, but it is such a cooler experience playing it on like a big computer screen.
Yeah,
which is what it's made for. You download it offline, and it gives you a home icon. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it teaches you step by step how to play when you download it too.
Yeah. Kyle, I'm not sure, man. What we may end up doing is taking just because YouTube's killed the algorithm.
We may take some of that 10K stuff and use it. I was thinking about this week, like we should probably get 5K. I was thinking
every time we've done it, we've hit it within every time we've announced a giveaway, it's been like, oh, let's do a big giveaway, and then we hit it the next week, and it's like, okay, that was pointless. And we were getting like close to 100,000 views, for a couple months in a row, and just traction was so great, and then it was like YouTube just swapped algorithms. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube is just not doing its thing right now. Not doing it.
James, what are you talking about? Float some stuff. What get what stuff?
Oh, he might be talking about for that Hero Academia con.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be there because that's my wife's birthday weekend, and I think we may or may not be on a beach that weekend. Yeah, there was some weird stuff that happened between my mom and his dad and my mom, so kind of got weird.
But
yeah, let me know what you're talking about there. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and share the wheel.
All right.
Share the wheel.
I'm so tiny.
We actually have another brother and a sister. Believe it or not.
There's a box here. I can't get out.
I would say the sister's probably the cooler out of the four of us. Andy's kind of lame.
He's supposed to be coming and buying some gym equipment from me, and if he does,
You mean Sydney's gym equipment?
hey, it's been at my house for 7 years. It's mine
Dude,
now.
I was gonna get that from you, and you're like, "Oh, it's Sydney's." I'm like, "I don't even want to deal with that." All right, Dustin. All right. So anybody after this point, they get on next week, and if Dustin can't figure it out next week, we'll just do it at the first thing on the next Babble-On when I'm back. All right, ready? Click the spin.
Oh, we might just not have one next week. Oh man,
Look at that.
That would have been cool if Mike got it. That's my boy, because I already had some stuff thinking that I would send him. But
all right,
way to go, Dan! Congratulations, bro.
Whoop 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 whoop. Yeah, dude, I won't be there, but for the HeroCon. But Dustin said he probably will be. So
yeah, I'll be there. Like I know I'm gonna go. Whatever day Sting is gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. The problem is, and it's not really a problem because I'm anytime I get to spend with my family is awesome, but I will have my wife and son there, so I'll be limited on A, the amount of time I can be there, and B, the amount of time that I'll just be able to dig around and look. So it may just be a walk around and go meet Sting, and I probably won't be doing much digging because it's going to be a long drive out there and then a long drive back. So we'll just have to see how it goes, but I'll let you know, man.
Birmingham's not too far away, dude.
Hey, Bubs, bro, you already know
So
that's
weird.
I'm gonna bring mine. I was talking about that with some guys today at work. I was talking about that with some guys at work today, man. Like, woo! Sometimes you feel like you need to just bring a whole Axe can in there, just have it in your bag, and just start spraying folks when you walk by them.
Dustin was one of those sweaty people at the Huntsville Con after taking off that nasty mask.
Yeah, but I was deodorized. But my God, that mask was hot.
Yeah.
Plus, I had on sweatpants over my shorts.
Toad. I know, dude.
Hey, you and Beans both, bro. But it would not be okay if we just started just handing them out. I mean, Beans would probably have the channel shut down.
But look, we do appreciate the support, though, for real, because there's a lot of money and back end stuff a lot. So just the editing software by itself is $50 plus the streaming services plus
all the shipping for the stuff we send out every month, plus the shipping supplies. Which you remember, guys, when I talked about I was going to do a video for people to send.
Oh, it is there.
To bad shippers when you get things in the mail that are put in bubble mailers and bullcrap shipping. And I said I was going to make a video for everyone to use as a service to send to those people. I made that video. Nick, did you think? And I wasn't even rude. I thought I was pretty pleasant, informative. I tried to be more like
a lot of it down because you just kind of rambled a lot.
I know. I literally had no plan when I went into it. So
no, it's fine. I should have dropped it today, and I completely after I texted you.
Well, I mean, you said, with us having a live stream, I mean, just save it for next week.
At this point, the week was shot because of Ellie being sick and everything.
And my wife's been sick this week. Plus, my wife remembered Tuesday that we had baseball camp all week that started at 6:30 and ended at 8:30 in Kennesaw. So the Hagen played. He got to go to a baseball camp in the finest baseball facility in the entire state of Georgia. This place was incredible.
Did he run like an anime man?
No. He actually spent more time talking to one of the kids up there about Pokemon than playing baseball, which I don't know if I was actually kind of upset about that. I was like, bro, like we spent $50 on this camp and it was supposed to be in Ackworth at a ball field, but it rained all week. So they got to go to this big facility that literally charges $300 a week for their camps. And we got in for 50 because of it. And you're up here talking about Pokemon, bro. Like, it's ball time.
Hey, Ian, man, I'm glad you got to hang out with us. We hope you enjoyed it for sure. So, Alan, I've tried a couple different things, but for me, Premiere Pro, After Effects, stuff like that, I've spent and developed so much time there on all my I'm so involved with Premiere. There's no way I could switch.
Hey, so, Nick, can you drop the name of that site?
Yeah, I just saw. So, okay. And I'll tell you what I'll do, since, I mean, we're an hour, well, I guess really we're only 30 minutes now. We were doing pretty good on time.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I'll share my screen again. So it's called Right Stuff Anime. And I'll show you guys this real quick. Oh, by the way, guys, next week we may or may not have a Babble-On, I guess. I don't know if Dustin's going to do it or not. I won't be here. So is it Monday's my birthday? Some point this coming up soon is my birthday.
Dude, this week got away from me. So your birthday present's going to come late. I might just wait until we're together and give it to you then.
Okay. That's fine. I don't expect anything anymore. I think it's weird. I don't like being the focus of. But anyways, my birthday is like some point next week. So next Saturday.
What makes you feel any better? This one's not going to be like super expensive. It's just like I said. I think it's something that it's something that will bring the memory of a time we spent together that was very, very enjoyable. All
right. So some of this manga is really weird, but they have everything, like literally everything. But it's called Right Stuff Anime. So this is the first one for manga. They also do Blu-rays and all kinds of stuff. And then In Stock Trade is another place I used recently. And they sell some manga, but manga is having a shipping shortage and a printing shortage. So and a lot of their stuff is anywhere from 25 to 50% off. Hey, that's cool. You're doing a box set for 7 Deadly Sins. That'll be fun. But anyway, so there's a couple of them. You can screen cap that. In Stock Trades or Right Stuff Anime. Boom. All right. Any other topics? Anything else we want to talk about? Are you getting ready to play your Pokemon?
I just created a live stream, so I will tell you guys, you don't have to. If you don't want to, we don't want you to, and that's the way it is. But I did just create another live stream around 12:30. James and I will be duking it out round 3, maybe round 4. I don't know, but we're gonna be duking it out with some Pokemon TCG. So you guys are more than welcome to come hang out. We'll go live.
Oh, hey, Mike, don't buy Demon Slayer. A box set of Demon Slayer.
Say it again. You broke
up. Don't buy any Demon Slayer manga yet, unless you just can't handle it. But they're going to be doing the box set for it, I think, in August or September, and that's going to be one of the cheapest ways to buy everything all at one time. So keep your eye on that. You can go ahead and pre-order it, I think, for even Amazon might be a good place, because if it does show up messed up, you know they're going to replace it, no grief at all. Places like In Stock Trades, and I don't know about Right Stuff Anime, but if something messes up, like they're a lot more difficult to deal with. So on a pre-order, like, yeah, I would probably just go with Amazon for a box set or something. Kyle, take it easy, brother.
Yeah, man. Thanks for jumping in and hanging out, bro.
All right. Well, you guys go enjoy your Pokemon. Guys, if you super chat, we appreciate it. I'm probably
still appreciate you being here.
No, yeah, yes. Sorry. I was just trying to make sure we were courteous.
I know there's like that fine line of like, you feel like you need to single out the people that threw in some money, but then you don't want the people that didn't to feel bad and feel like they should have.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, it's hard.
We thank you all. Thank you much. As my little girl says, thank you much. Thank you much. God, dude, whenever she loves to come in the room now. She figured out what is going on in here, And I have like my little shelf over here. Actually, I don't know. Well, I guess I can turn it. But like I have my bookshelves over here. Dadgummit. Look, there's the redneck. Dadgummit. It's not want to turn it off. But anyways, like I have some figures and stuff, and so now she thinks it's fun to come in here and touch and play and pull them out.
Oh,
And her,
this room is Hagen's at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's not Daddy's room. It's our comic book room.
oh, that's the reason why it's been. The cable is, dude, I about messed up my camera. The cable's really, really tight. Anyways, but she has this, there's this All Might pop back here, and she loves this thing. But yeah, so whenever she came in earlier, she did not want to leave, and so she freaked out, and that's why I had to leave. Dustin, all your stickers are here, by the way. So
All right, cool.
yeah, actually, Logan came up this weekend. I may try to send some stuff back with him, and he's living it literally right down the road from you now. So you know the say you're coming down 61 headed towards your house, and there's the McDonald's. So there's the McDonald's, and then there's Buddy's.
He lives off Scoggins Road.
I don't know, but if you take a right there, they live down there. So if you want me to send some stuff back with him, I can. But it's only a few weeks until the Comic-Con, so whatever.
Yeah, we need to figure out when I can come down, just me, so we can do the 24 hours at the comic book shop.
Well, and they put in a couple of offers on houses. Both of them got declined, but they thought they had this last one, and it was supposed to close on August 14th, which was like
I can just sleep in there in your room that you're in right now. I don't have to
in my room.
Yeah,
you're just gonna
right there in the room you're in.
Just sleep right here.
Yeah.
Well, I know that it's going to be, we probably won't be able to do anything until after Free Comic Book Day anywhere at Josh's. He's trying to get it all cleaned up because he's going to have Steve come do some signing. Steve Baker. Yeah. So he's not going to want us to come up there and screw anything up until after that, I'm sure. He's really working hard on that back room and trying to get it cleaned up and get that table cleared. And,
he's got a lot of stuff back there.
Dude, he's having some custom shelving built and stuff. So it's good. I think it'll really... Yeah, that back room I think kind of needed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's good, but for sure.
He better get his personal comic book collection out of there before we have that night. I promise you that.
I've been telling him, let me dig through. He's got some stuff in there he don't want.
You know he does. You know he does.
What up, Legion?
That Joker probably got a whole set of these and don't want me to know about it. Hey, did he put that Pokemon Adventures one in your box yet?
He might have. I don't know, dude.
Check tomorrow when you're there.
Yeah.
I just want to know that it's in your box. I don't want to get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #1 again.
Yeah, for real. $50 at a case of Newport Lights 100s.
Well, he said earlier, you get a private dance for 2 minutes and throw out $100, but can't afford $5 for the 2 pros.
I missed that. Oh man, dude, you're hilarious. Awesome. Hey, Mikey, take it easy, man.
Mike's gonna.
Mike. Speaking of which, dude,
he's gonna go to the new secret stash at some point.
I hope he's still here because he'll remember this. I still remember as a kid. We were all kids, but you guys are a little bit older. But I remember as a kid walking into his room, dude, and him having his little nerdy glasses on, and he would take them off because he didn't want you to see he was wearing glasses. But I remember walking in, and he would be messing with this Gundams. You remember Gundams? His little models. Dude, I started rewatching the series because it's on Stars now, I think, or Amazon Prime. And every time I watch it, I think of Mike. But yeah, thanks, Toad.
Yeah, Mike was about all this stuff way before we were, man.
Oh yeah,
we just didn't know he was cool. We didn't know it was cool at that point, but he did.
Yeah, I love the fact he's reading manga and stuff. I'm telling you guys, like, there's a lot of good stuff in manga. It's not all weird. Some of it is frankly strange. But yo, Gundam, I'm back in. Let's go for another hour. Dude, I'm serious, man. Like, I started rewatching the original, not just like the Gundam. What was it? Some Gundam Wing, I think is what the 90s series was called. Dude, I just have so many things I'm getting sucked into now. So much nostalgia. Yeah,
and I'm going to talk about that because I'm going to do my 5 things video, and that's something that I'm going to be talking about is the fact that, like, bro, you just starting comic books, and it literally fans you out into a million other avenues, and it's
yeah, and like, and honestly, it's not even like I'm buying small things, but like I don't know. I told you I'm gonna start doing the Golden Age Batman. That's gonna be like a one book.
I mean, I've stopped spending money. Like I've pretty much come to a dead halt. But
well, it was funny because like I'm doing this refinance, and I was waiting because she's like, you know, and we were going through stuff, and I have to send bank statements, and I started looking up. Anyways, you know, she goes, well, we're gonna have to talk about any big deposits or expenditures or whatever. And the first thing that comes to mind is the Avengers 4. And I just told her up front, I'm like, look, anything that looks weird or comes from eBay or any large deposits or like big, like whatever. I go, honestly, it's probably me selling or buying comic books. And she goes, oh no, it's anything over $6,000. You're good. I'm like, oh great. I just told this lady how big of a freaking nerd I am and didn't even need anything. But it was just funny. I'm like looking at my banks. I'm like, oh my God.
I know me and the two guys at work, were sitting there this morning because I took one of the guys to Syndicate today. He wanted to buy some Pokemon ETBs, and we were all talking about them there. And Carl's just looking at us like, "What?"
Yes, I did.
He looks at me with that face of like sickening disappointment, like, you used to be my guy, and now what happened to you? And I'm just like, yeah, I know, dude. I'm sorry. Sorry I let you down, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, Mike, I was watching a guy on YouTube that just popped up. It's Paolo from Tokyo, Paolo. Anyways, he has some really cool videos. And I watched his day in the life of a mangaka, and then that led me to the Gundam video. And that's what got me started about the 60-foot tall Gundam. And that's what got me started watching it again. So yeah, like, dude, so much stuff, man, between comic books and now reading the manga. And like, I enjoy the manga more than I do in the anime. And freaking Vegeta and Dragon Ball Super, if you're not reading that, oh my, if you love Dragon Ball, Mike, you got to read Dragon Ball Super. So much better than anything else. And all I'm saying is Goku and Vegeta, what they're doing, oh my God. Dude, I bet, man. It is insane. And that's something I can't get into. I got into some of the Dragon Ball Super Bandai models or the Dragon Ball Super Bandai models, and I gotta quit there too because one, it takes forever. But yeah. Anyways.
Man, so Lee from White Comics is at a tattoo expo right now with a media pass, and he's getting tattooed at the show. I was like, I've always wanted to go to one of those shows. They look like they have so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the show.
Guns. It gets better. It does get better. I promise you, DBZ gets better. Dragon Ball Super gets even better, in my opinion. Dustin, you really should try giving Dragon Ball a chance, man. We still got to do that video where you have to read what I want you to read, and I'll read freaking Power Rangers.
I think it'd be easier if I watched the show and you read the book.
Dude, Tournament of Power is some of the best Dragon Ball ever, but the way they ended it in the show was not how they ended it in the manga. And the manga gets 1,000 times better. But yeah, Super is. I know, dude. Like, you and I would vibe so well now because everything you were into between Gundam and Dragon Ball, like, I know you and Dustin had your basketball, but I don't think you can be on our level of nerdy now. They had this new one called Granola. He's the new guy.
All that stuff. Mike's always been a good artist. He used to do these spray paint images. That
you know what I should do is once I'm done with all this refinance stuff, I should have him do me a Dragon Ball Z, kind of like the same size. That would be cool to frame up back there.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a night here. Like I said, James and I will be doing a live stream directly after this. I'm just going to run to the Tinkle Room, and we're going to get a TCG game going on. So if you guys want to hang out there, cool. If not, that is cool too. But we appreciate everyone for hanging out. We hope you guys enjoy the new Friday night every other week. I will let you guys
definitely
know.
is easier on us for sure.
Yeah, for sure, because it gives us a weekend to be able to do something with our family.
Yeah.
Saturdays are, I mean, pretty much we can
Now
never.
that the world's open.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, mine never closed, but I know what you're saying. So,
Well, I mean, you can go out and like, well, I guess, yeah, I see what you're saying.
but hope you guys enjoyed the show. We had a great time. Make sure you look out for all the upcoming content all week long. Turn the notification bell on. Share the content out, guys, so we can
share it with 3 friends. Tell 3 friends to check out Two Brothers Comics.
Let's
share
start
one
a
of our
pyramid scheme. Let's start a pyramid scheme here, guys.
That's right.
We're telling y'all go tell 2 people apiece. Tell them to tell 2 people. Let's get this pyramid scheme going on here, okay?
Now, the only people that win in this are the people that you tell because they get new great content. But
That's
I don't know.
We've even been telling the D-bags that are dropping the D-bag comments like, hey, you drop the comment, you watch the video, you help the algorithm, homie. Like, you can go drop a D-bag comment on every video we have ever put up, and it will help us just as much as if you told us you loved us. We still win.
James, I really like Granola. He wasn't as cool as the last guy, but I like the concept. But
You guys are Two Brothers Comics, and as always,
collect your way.